Where next, it's Peter Whalley's 6-part mystery thriller, Letters of Introduction. Richard Gillian has everything. Money, a good marriage, happy children. He's a successful publisher, an accomplished sportsman. And then one day he receives a blackmail letter, which seems like an absurd joke until the real truth unfolds.
Hello?
Daddy?
Yes, hello, darling.
Hi. And how are you?
Fine, yes.
Mummy's in the garden with Adele. Do you want a coffee?
Oh, that would be nice.
There are some messages on the phone. Oh, and there's your mail.
Thank you.
Otherwise, nothing much to report. Oh, except my brother rang to say he's going to honour us with his presence this weekend.
Really?
Coming up Saturday.
Oh, that'll be nice. Whole family together for once.
And I think, but this is only me interpreting, I think he's going to have something to tell us.
What?
Well, either the agency have decided to make him a partner, or more likely, he's going to marry the lovely Stephanie.
So, it's definitely a partnership, but we don't know what kind.
Oh, very good, yeah.
Best I can manage. Oh, thanks. Now, what do you think of that?
Oh, a jug. Is it my yacht?
Certainly is.
Oh, she'll be delighted.
We'll leave it there, see if she notices.
Anyway, I said I'd meet Eileen down the stables. Do you want me to tell Mum you're here, or do you want to be left in peace?
Oh, she'll find me soon enough.
You want to be left in peace.
Oh, darling, you're home.
How are you?
Oh, fine. I'm supposed to be working, actually, but Adele called for a quick coffee about 2 hours ago.
Look at this.
What? Oh, no, I haven't got my glasses on.
It's a letter. I think I'm being blackmailed.
Oh, by one of your authors.
No, I mean really.
Oh, do you know where those garden scissors have got to? Only Adele wants to take some cuttings. So...
It's got no address or anything. It's not signed, and it
here.
says...
Oh, just let me take her these, and then we'll talk when she's gone. Oh, you've brought this.
Huh? Oh, it's a little present.
And it's Myatt. Oh, darling. You're an angel. Thank you.
Just to prove I do think of you when I'm not here.
And I think of you. Only just let me go and see to Adele. Oh, but it's lovely to have you back.
It's nice to be back.
You come home and you catch me stealing from your garden.
You're not stealing.
Well, I feel as though I am.
Adele, you can steal from us any time. How's Lawrence, by the way? I haven't seen him since that barbecue thing.
No, you know Lawrence. Work comes first.
And his novel.
Oh, no.
Novel?
Lawrence is writing a novel.
You promised not to tell.
No, I didn't. Anyway, what's the use of writing a novel if you're going to keep it a secret?
Well, I just think he's a bit shy about Richard knowing because you're a publisher.
What's it about?
The law. I mean, you know Lawrence. What else?
Well, good for him. Tell him I'll be mortally offended if I'm not the first to see it.
Well, let's wait and see whether he ever finishes it first.
And look at this. He found me another Myatt for my collection.
Oh, he's too good for you, I keep saying.
I know.
Right, well, I'd better get on. And thanks for these.
Oh, anytime. Just help yourself.
Bye, Richard.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry about the novel.
No.
Only I could tell she was desperate for me to mention it.
I shall read it. Just because I'm a publisher doesn't mean I can't read books.
And what if it's awful?
Well, then I'll recommend him to somebody else.
No.
Now, I don't know what I'll do. Listen, never mind that. I am being blackmailed. Blackmailed? I've just opened this letter and...
Oh, yes. From some author or...
No, not from any author. Well, I don't know who it's from. It's not signed.
All right. But can I just ask, what time do you want to eat?
Well, any time. Listen.
What did you have for lunch?
Lunch? I had Dover sole.
Right. So we'll have the chicken. Sorry, go on.
Dear Mr. Gillian. And it's handwritten. Well, it's not even written. Printed.
Yes?
Dear Mr. Gillian, I have been watching you for some time and know all about your relationship with Melissa. I know when you meet, and I have photographs to prove it. I shall write to you again, giving you more details and also telling you how much you must pay to stop me telling your wife and friends about this.
No.
Yes.
Well, let me see.
Well, you can't, not without your glasses.
I can if I squint.
And before you ask, no, I don't have the slightest idea who Melissa is, or what on earth it's all about.
Well.
Like, weird. I mean, either they've got the wrong Richard Gillian, or... Well, I don't know.
What's the address on the envelope?
Oh, yeah. Richard Gillian, Bellingham, Cheshire. Did well to find us, actually. Must congratulate the post office for once.
And you don't know anybody called Melissa?
No.
I don't mean carnally.
Not in any way at all.
She's not an author or
No.
a colleague?
No.
Somebody in your office?
No.
Or who do you know with a name like that?
Aren't any names like that, Melissa?
No. Well then, I can only suggest, darling, that you're the victim of the world's worst blackmailer. I mean, a blackmailer who gets it all wrong.
Yeah.
Hopes you'll send him some money out of pity.
Or perhaps he sends out hundreds of these just hoping he'll strike lucky somewhere. You know, that there'll be somebody with a Melissa in their past.
Cost a fortune in postage.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to get dinner on.
And I'm going to unpack and have a shower. Listen, though.
What?
You're not, harbouring any secret doubt.
What about?
Melissa.
No. Oh, please.
No, right? It's just so peculiar.
If she were called something sensible, then I might begin to wonder. But Melissa, I hope you'd have better taste. Though I'll tell you what will be interesting.
What?
Well, according to that, there are going to be more letters and photographs.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see them. Oh, you're there.
What a lovely day.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
You want breakfast out here?
Yeah, I don't mind.
What?
We've had another letter.
Another? Oh.
Yeah.
Any photographs?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, that's a shame. I was looking forward to them. So, go on. What does he have to say?
Oh, you think it's a he?
Well, I think if it were a female blackmailer, she'd be a bit cleverer, don't you?
Probably. Well...
Oh, wait.
Oh, I see. The two lovebirds are out on the patio. How sweet.
Hello, love.
We hoped you were going to bring us breakfast.
Oh, Father, you're not serious.
Why not? You're a student. You're expected to do menial tasks in your vacation. We'll have... What do we want? Coffee, fruit juice, and whatever else is lying around.
Just put it all on a tray.
I should have stayed in bed.
You should.
You want me to read it?
Well, if you want to.
Well, it's the same as the last one. Printed. Starts off, Dear Mr. Gillian.
Polite, isn't he?
Yeah. Dear Mr. Gillian, as I promised, here are some details of your meetings with Melissa. They were all at the Swallow Hotel, Duke Street, Manchester, and took place on May the 28th, June the 14th, June the 26th, and July the 15th of this year. On each of these occasions, you had dinner with her in the restaurant of the hotel. Then you took a double room to which you both of you went. To which you both of you went.
Not very elegant.
Well, not very, no. To which you both of you went. I have photographic evidence of this, which I am keeping for the time being. In my next letter, I will explain what you must do to prevent this information from becoming public. I hope you will take this seriously, because I can assure you that I am very serious indeed.
That's it?
That's it.
The Swallow Hotel?
Yeah, I think I've seen it, off Princess Street.
Oh, so, I mean, it does exist?
Yeah. Why? I mean, what does that prove?
Nothing, no. Just that whoever's writing these things isn't totally certifiable. What's the postmark?
Oh, Manchester.
Right, here we are. Milk, orange juice, bran flakes, fruit.
Oh, darling, thank you.
Any chance of toast?
Yes, and coffee, yes. Coffee and toast will be provided if our customers will just be patient for a few minutes longer.
We will be.
Thank you. Well, I think you should just throw it away. What did you do with the other one?
It's in my study.
I'll throw them both away. It's obviously just some madman who's got hold of your name and is doing this to... Well, I don't know. To try and make us as unhappy as he is, I suppose.
Claire, I swear to you, I know nothing of any Melissa.
I know.
And as for the Swallow Hotel, I've never even set foot in it.
Darling, I know. Now, please, let's talk about something else.
Yes. I'm not sure about throwing them away, though.
Why ever not?
Well, just in case. I mean, if this carries on, if there are going to be any more of these things, it might get to the stage... I'm just saying might get to the stage when I have to go to the police.
Now, what can they do?
Well, no idea.
It's just some lunatic.
Well, of course it is. I'm just saying I won't throw them away. Not yet. Yes.
Your wife for you, Mr. Gillian.
Oh, thanks, Helen. Put her on.
Richard?
Yes, hi.
There's no one with you, is there?
No.
Well, listen, I've done something rather stupid.
Oh, not like you?
To do with those letters.
Oh, what?
I rang the hotel. The Swallow Hotel. I just thought... I don't know what I thought. Except I think I just wanted to hear them say, that they'd no record of you staying there on those dates. I just wanted to hear them say it.
Yeah.
And so I got the letter from your study, and I rang and said, could they tell me if they'd had a Richard Gillian staying with them on, on the dates it said?
And?
They said yes.
Yes.
Well, of course, I didn't believe them. I made them check again, but they were quite definite, and said that you... Sorry, I shouldn't say you, should I? Not you, but somebody called Richard Gillian was staying with them on those dates.
Well, it wasn't me.
And each time it was a double room, and he stayed for one night. They stayed for one night.
Still wasn't me.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have rung, I know.
Either there's another Richard Gillian, or it's somebody else using my name.
Well, yes.
But it wasn't me. Claire, you must believe that.
Yes.
Whoever it was staying there, it wasn't me.
No.
Look, leave it till I get home. We'll talk about it then.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have shown you the damn letters, or I should have rung the hotel. I should have rung the hotel this morning. Don't let all this get to you. It's like you said, some lunatic out to cause trouble.
Yes.
We'll talk about it tonight.
Yes.
I love you.
And I love you.
Yes, Mr. Gillian?
Helen, can you get me the Swallow Hotel? I want to speak to the manager. And if they try and fob you off with anybody else, tell them it's important. Hello? Oh.
Hello?
Sorry I couldn't get back earlier. Had to see this new designer we're using. Who's got lots of ideas, but, well, some are better than others.
Dinner will just be 10 minutes.
Yeah. You want a drink?
No, thank you.
Is Jane in?
In a room.
Well, listen. I rang the Swallow Hotel.
Yes?
Told me what they told you. Somebody called Richard Gillian had stayed with them May 28th, June 14th, June 26th, July 15th. So I said thank you, and I looked in my diary, and... Well, I suppose you've already worked it out for yourself, haven't you?
Yes.
All days when I was away in London.
Yes.
Look, I can only keep saying the same thing.
You don't need to.
It wasn't me. I don't know any Melissa. I've never been to the Swallow Hotel.
Yes, I believe you.
Look, would I have shown you those stupid letters if what they were saying was true? Would I? No, of course I wouldn't. I'd have hidden them away, burnt them, anything, rather than let you see them, yes?
Possibly.
Well, what do you mean, possibly? Men who are having affairs don't go handing over to their wives letters that are going to tell them all about it.
Most men.
What?
Most men wouldn't.
And what's different about me?
You're very clever.
What?
You're clever enough to have shown me the letters. Then you could say to me exactly what you're saying now.
Well, yes, I do see what you mean, but no, that's not why I showed you the letters. Look, I'm away, 2 or 3 nights most weeks, so choose any dates you like. Midweek, which these are, there's a fair chance I won't have been here.
Suppose there is, yes.
So what's happened is that somebody using my name, or who just happens to have the same name as me, I don't know, but he's having an affair with a woman called Melissa. Are you listening to this, or am I talking to myself?
I'm listening.
Well, they're having this affair, and where do they go? The Swallow Hotel. And somebody else, the blackmailer, he sees them there, he finds out the man's name, and he thinks it's me. So what does he do? He starts blackmailing me.
It's possible.
Well, what else? Well, yes, what else is that I'm lying. Okay, right, switch the oven off.
What?
Switch it off, we're going out.
Where?
We're going to go to this hotel. We're going to get the whole stupid thing sorted out.
No.
Yes. Jane's in her room?
Yes, but
Jane!
how is going there going to sort out anything?
If I've been there before, if I've stayed there 4 times, at least 4 times, then they'll know me, won't they?
Who will?
The staff, reception, whoever. Except what you'll see is that they don't know me. Nobody does.
Dinner ready?
No, your mother and I have to go out for an hour or 2. We'll have dinner when we get back.
Why? What's going on?
Nothing. Just some business we have to attend to.
Is this really necessary?
I think it is, yes.
Why? What do you want me to say? I believe you. I've said, I believe you.
Except you don't. Be honest, you didn't believe me even before you rang the hotel.
I did. Of course I did.
Yeah? So why did you ring them?
Because Like I said, I just thought I'd place it beyond any doubt. I thought they'd say no. I was sure, I was positive they'd just say, no, we've no record of any such person ever staying here. And then that would have been that. And I wouldn't even have told you I'd rung. I only wish to God I never had.
Well, yes, but you did. And since you did, well, I'm sorry, but yes, this is necessary.
Mr. Gillian, yes, I remember. We spoke this afternoon.
We did, and this is my wife.
Mrs. Gillian.
Hello.
So how can I help you now?
Well, as we established, you've had a Richard Gillian staying here.
Yes.
I just want to be sure this isn't someone trying to pass himself off as me. So I wondered, can you tell me anything that might help? Such as, well, the address he gave when he signed in, or a phone number, or how he settled his bill.
Can I ask, this isn't a criminal matter?
Oh, no, no.
And forgive me, but do you have proof of your identity?
Oh, yes. Yes, I've...
It's just a formality.
Well, that's my business card. I've credit cards.
Oh, that's sufficient, yes. If you wouldn't mind waiting a moment.
Not at all.
And I'll go and see what the computer can tell us.
Well, you want the dates, will you?
No, the name will do it. It's Richard...
Gillian.
G-I?
L-L-I-A-N.
Thank you.
Well?
Well, what?
Have you seen so much as a flicker of recognition on anybody's face? Girl behind the desk? This manager chap?
Richard, it's a big hotel. They must have dozens of staff.
Even so, we'll spend a week here if you like. Go round them all.
No, thank you.
Not one of them will show the slightest sign of having set eyes on me before.
I don't know that this tells us very much more than you know already. The gentleman in question certainly stayed with us on May 28th, June 14th and 26th, and on July the 15th.
Yes.
And gave his home address as Bellingham, Cheshire.
Yes.
But that's all? No house, road?
I'm afraid not.
Telephone number?
No, we'd only ask for that if the reservation was in advance. Oh, yes, and the account on each occasion was settled in cash.
Oh, but he must have signed in.
Oh, yes.
Well, could we see the signature?
Well, I suppose you could if only we had a copy of it, but the cards on which our guests sign are all destroyed a week or so after the account's been settled. From then on, we rely on the computer.
So you've no signature? No credit card number?
No.
In fact, nothing to prove that this man was who he said he was.
Richard.
We haven't, no. I'm sorry. I can see that you must find that frustrating.
Well, I find it incredible.
We are running a hotel, not a prison camp.
Yes, of course.
To be frank, people can check in and call themselves anything they like.
I think I'd like to go home. Can we not just...
Wait, please.
Sir, madam, table for two?
Well, no. Actually, we're not dining. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you worked here long?
Well, fair time, yes, sir.
I mean, you haven't just started this week.
No, 3, coming up 4 years.
Good. Well, have you ever seen me before?
Well,
Eating here. Have I eaten here before?
it's difficult to say, sir. We have such a lot of gentlemen.
Do you remember me eating here before?
Well, I don't think so, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you. Just have one quick drink.
Whatever you like. This all seems to me a complete waste of time. But if you want a drink...
No, it's not the drink I want. It's what it proves.
Well, quite honestly, I don't think it proves anything.
Oh, Claire, please. Surely it's obvious.
Yes, sir.
Can we have a whiskey and soda and...
White wine.
And a white wine, please.
That's medium. Dry.
Medium.
And the scotch, sir. You want ice with it?
Please. Surely it's obvious I have never been in this hotel before.
Richard, there must be dozens of staff in a place like this.
Yes, but chances are...
And they must have hundreds of guests. Hundreds of guests coming and going.
But I'm supposed to have stayed here 4 times. Not just once, 4 times. Surely that makes it likely we bump into somebody who'd recognise me.
And suppose they did. Suppose they all have. What? The sort of hotel this is. I mean, city centre and what a sort of conference hotel, I suppose you'd call it.
Well, normal sort of hotel?
Yes, it is. And so half the couples they get here will be sneaking in for a quick bit of illicit fornication.
You think so?
I was always led to believe that was one of the things that kept these places going. One of the markets they cater for. Well, isn't it?
Well, I suppose it is, but...
That's $2.80, sir. Shall I charge it to your room?
Oh, no, I'll pay you.
Certainly.
Well, there. Keep the change.
Thank you, sir.
I don't think I can drink this.
It doesn't matter. The point is, he didn't know me either. None of them know me here. And why? Because I have never been here before.
That's one explanation, yes.
Oh, there's another?
Yes. It's what I was saying about the kind of hotel this is. The kind of custom they get. They're used to pretending not to recognise people.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's you who's making an issue of this.
Me? It's you who rang them in the first place.
And you who insisted on dragging us here and trying to prove this and prove that. Well, all I'm saying, if you had been here with Melissa...
I haven't.
If you had, 4 times, doesn't matter. Might have been a dozen times. And every time you checked in with her, and you dined in the restaurant with her, and you'd been here in the bar with her. And so everybody knows you. Everybody. And now, tonight, you come in with me. Well, of course, none of them are going to come up to you and say, "Oh, hello, Mr. Gillian, how nice to see you again."
All right.
Of course they're not. You're with somebody else. Perhaps you don't want to be recognised.
Yes.
Well, for goodness sake, you must see that.
I do.
It's called being discreet. It's probably part of their training. They're trained not to recognise people.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's me beaten. I can't eat another thing.
Well, it hasn't been improved by the weight.
That's all right.
Well, it was supposed to be rather better than all right.
No, I mean, it's good.
Darling, there's fruit or there's some of that chocolate mousse.
No, honestly, not a thing. Also, I think you two want to talk about something, so I'm going to go to my room.
I don't want to talk about anything.
It's just some little problem that's come up.
But you're not going to tell me what it is? Like, you're not going to tell me where you went tonight?
We're not, no.
But it's nothing for you to worry about.
OK, but I do get the distinct feeling that I'm playing gooseberry to some sort of row, so if you don't mind, I'll just say good night and let you get on with it.
Good night, darling.
And, Daddy, you really don't have to finish all that bottle.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I shall go to the police. I said I shall go to the...
Yes, I heard.
I shall go tomorrow. Tell them I'm being blackmailed. That's what they're there for.
Yes.
Darling, this morning those letters were a joke. We both read them and we joked about them. So what's happened, What's happened since then so that they're not a joke anymore? They're tablets of stone that have to be believed.
You know what's happened.
Yes. Yes, of course I do. You rang the hotel and you found out that somebody using my name had been staying there. And now, whatever I do, I take you to the hotel, I prove to you that nobody there knows me, but it's all to no avail. Because you've already tried me and found me guilty, and nothing I can do is going to shake that.
I haven't found you guilty.
Well, it feels like it. Feels like I've been tried and found guilty, and all I'm waiting for now is the sentence.
I just can't see all this about someone using your name. I just can't see why anyone should want to do that.
Happened before. Yeah, it did. When I was still a big cheese in the rugby world, capped for England, all that. And there was somebody going round pretending to be me and causing havoc, smashing up hotel rooms, not paying bills. When I tracked him down and gave him a pasting that put a stop to that, he admitted he'd done it. You know why?
No.
Because he was jealous. Jealous of my success. Turns out I'd once played alongside him at club level, though I couldn't remember. And now, here we are. Nice life, huh? I mean, look around you if you don't believe me. Both have our own careers, a house people envy, money. We've even managed to have children who've done, the things you want your children to do. And now there's somebody out there who doesn't like all that and who's out to spoil it. And the way you're acting, believing the letters, well, he's going to succeed, isn't he?
Oh, so it's my fault now?
No.
Well, if I'm the one that's...
I'm saying we have to trust one another. Because what these letters are out to do is destroy that trust.
Yes. Well, I think I have trusted you. All the time you're away, I don't know where you are. I don't know what you're doing. You could have had a dozen affairs. I wouldn't know anything about them. I have trusted you.
So why stop now?
We get these letters.
Yes.
And you say they're from some madman.
But I think it was you who said that.
Well, whoever it was. They had to have been from a madman because they didn't make any sense. You'd never even been to this hotel.
I haven't.
But then, what a surprise. Turns out you have.
No.
Or somebody called Richard Gillian has. So then plan number 2 goes into action. You take me to this stupid hotel and put me through the farce of wandering round, asking if anybody remembers you.
Which they didn't.
Which they didn't admit to doing, no. Suppose they had. Now, wouldn't that have been interesting? Then what would your next ploy have been, I wonder? To claim that whoever was booking in there using your name must also have been your double, yes?
Oh, God.
You see, I know you. I know how clever you are.
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment.
So, if I'm that clever, why did I show you the letters? Oh, no, you've told me, haven't you? You've told me. That was my clever way of getting you to treat them as a joke. Well, I failed in that, didn't I? Pretty miserable failure there. And then, really stupid, I left the second letter around, never thinking, never in a million years thinking that you'd go looking for it and then ring the hotel.
No.
No, because I thought we trusted one another.
You counted on the fact I wouldn't ring the hotel.
Yes, I counted on the fact that there was too much trust, too much love between us. So, if we're talking about betrayal...
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Well, aren't we?
Yes, I think we are.
Well, then the betrayal was you ringing that hotel. You choosing not to believe me even before you'd rung them. I showed you those letters because, fool that I was, I thought you were the person in whom I could confide everything, which I've always done, and you've done in me, or I've believed you've done in me.
I have.
Well, perhaps.
Oh, so now I'm the one who's been having affairs.
Perhaps we both have. Perhaps all this trust is just complacency, blindness. Perhaps our friends laugh at us. We're the couple who understand nothing, certainly not one another.
Oh, stop it!
So why can't you just believe me?
I did believe you.
Until
I rang the hotel.
Yes.
Until I rang the hotel and found out you'd been lying.
Oh.
Which was the last thing you'd expect me to do.
It was.
And then, oh my, what a performance we had, didn't we? Going to see the manager, wandering round the place, saying hello and do you remember me? As if that somehow proved your innocence. And when I say, well, a hotel like this, of course, they're not going to recognise you, you react like it's something you've never even thought about, never even crossed your mind. Whereas actually, it was what you'd been relying on all along.
I shall go to the police. Which I know you think is a waste of time, probably think it's a gesture to impress you, but I shall do it anyway.
Oh, do what you want.
And I shall prove to you, I don't know how, but I shall prove to you that I don't know and have never known anybody called Melissa. And that those letters are the scribblings of a madman who is out to destroy our marriage.
Morning.
Good morning.
How can I help?
I have an appointment with the Detective Inspector Jacob.
And your name is?
Gillian. Richard Gillian. 2 anonymous handwritten letters sent to my home, accusing me of having had a relationship with another woman, and notifying me that a demand for money would follow.
I see. And you've got the letters with you?
Yes. Now that's the first.
Thank you.
I'm not sure just when it arrived. I've been away, and it was there with the rest of the mail when I got back Thursday evening.
And you don't recognise the handwriting?
No.
And what about the lady mentioned, Melissa? Has she seen this?
No. This is what I meant when I said I was sort of being blackmailed. There is no Melissa. Or anybody else.
You aren't conducting any relationship?
No.
With any other woman?
No.
So this letter...
Well, it's crazy. It doesn't make a word of sense. Well, you can tell. The first thing I did when I opened it was show it to my wife. And we joked about it. About, had it been sent to the wrong address? Or was this some sort of incompetent blackmailer who got everything wrong?
And what address had it been sent to?
Well, mine, yes.
But all this about your relationship with Melissa...
Yeah, well, it's fantasy. There's not a grain of truth in it.
I see. And you say there's been a second letter?
Yeah. Now, this came yesterday morning.
Thank you.
As you can see, it goes into considerably more detail.
The Swallow Hotel?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Now, I showed this one to my wife as well.
And what did she have to say?
Well, see, she was the same as me. She could make head or tail of it.
You must have a very understanding wife.
Yes.
And so, these dates, when it says you were at this hotel with this lady, they're not true either?
No. Though, well, I wasn't staying there, no. Never been there in my life. But...
Yes?
Well, there was somebody. This is where it becomes completely weird. There was somebody staying there, on those dates, using my name and my address.
How do you know that?
Well, we rang the hotel. In fact, we actually went there. And we made inquiries.
We?
Yes, my wife and I.
So on these nights when the letter says you were at the hotel,
Yes.
and you say it was somebody else checking in under your name...
Yeah, it was.
You were where, at home?
No. I was in London. My business takes me there. I have a small flat.
Right. And so that's it, is it? I mean, no more letters
No.
or phone calls?
No.
So see if I've got this right. You've had 2 anonymous letters accusing you of having an affair with somebody called Melissa and citing the dates when you stayed with her at this hotel.
Yes.
Whereas, in fact, you don't know anybody called Melissa and you've never been to this hotel in her company, and so you're saying these letters are, well, something of a mystery, I suppose.
A complete mystery.
And your wife, she finds them a mystery as well?
Yes. Well, at first, as I say, we dismissed them as a joke, but... Well, I suppose they are attempts at blackmail, aren't they? However misguided.
Well, technically, I'm not sure we're at the blackmail stage yet. Not till there's been an actual demand for money.
Well,
which could well be on its way, yes. I'm just saying, technically, these are more your poison pen letters.
Well, whatever they are, they're nasty and vicious. And as I am sure you can appreciate, particularly upsetting for my wife.
The joke's worn thin, has it?
Yes, you might say that.
These 4 dates.
Yes.
When you, as you admit, were away from home.
Well, as I frequently am.
Someone checked into this hotel and gave your name and your address and spent a night with this woman.
Well, so it appears.
Well, it's what the hotel says.
It is, yes. Yes, that's why I decided to come and see you.
Well, I'm sure you did the right thing. They're quite what we can do at the moment.
Oh, I know.
There's not a lot to go on until he starts asking for money and tells you how you're to deliver it. We might do something then.
I understand, yes.
But in the meantime, and I did mention this, but perhaps I didn't stress it enough, anything you tell me is totally confidential.
Yes.
Even if we get to court, your name, this lady's name, would not be revealed.
Well, there is no lady, so...
I mean to say the crime is blackmail. The crime is not having an affair.
I know, yes.
See, 9 times out of 10, I'd go even further, 9.5 times out of 10, your blackmailer is a lot closer than you think. I mean, somebody you know.
Yes.
Somebody who knows you.
Well, generally, yes, but
Or
this...
perhaps somebody who knows the lady in the case.
No, not this time, no, because A, there is no lady in the case, and B, it has to be someone who doesn't know me, because if he did, then he'd know that I'd never been to that hotel, and that I certainly don't know anyone called Melissa. But you don't believe me.
It's not a matter of whether I believe you or not.
But you don't.
The person writing these letters, it might be someone Melissa knows. They might be getting at you through her.
She doesn't exist.
Well, so you say. What I'm saying, by trying to protect her, you might very well be protecting the blackmailer as well.
I see, yes. Well, I think we've wasted enough time as it is. Could I have the letters back,
Look,
please?
I'm only trying...
Yes, please. They are mine, I think.
Yes, they are yours, certainly.
Thank you.
I'm going to collect him from the station, so I'll be the first to hear his news.
Oh, and what news is this?
Well, there might not be any.
Want a bet? Oh, Dad, hi.
Hi.
Oh, and you've caught me here again. You're going to think I sneak in at the back the minute you're out of the house.
No.
Do you want a coffee?
Oh, please, yes. I'll take it to the study.
Oh, and now I'm driving him out of his own kitchen. No, can't be allowed. Look, I'm going. I have to go anyway, get into town and do the shopping.
Okay. Well, I'll see you later.
Bye, Adele.
Bye, Jane. Give my regards to your brother.
Yeah.
Oh, Adele?
Yes?
You know if Lawrence will be at home this afternoon?
Oh, I would think so, yes. I don't think he's anything else on.
No, I might just call round to have a word.
May I come in?
Of course.
So, what happened? Did you go to the police?
Yes.
And?
Well, they agree with you.
Agree with me?
They don't believe me either. At least the fellow I talked to, he certainly didn't.
didn't believe that
That I'd never known anybody called Melissa, and that it wasn't me checking into the hotel with her. But hardly surprising, is it? My own wife, to whom I have been married for 26 years, she doesn't believe me. So why should a policeman I've never set eyes on before?
belief is not a voluntary thing.
What?
Something I remember from my philosophy. Believing isn't, something you can choose to do. If only it were. Can I say something?
Yes. What do you mean, can you say something? For goodness sake.
No, something you might not want to hear.
What?
When you first set up your own company, which was, 8 years ago?
At least. Well, it must be 9, 10 years.
And we knew that meant you'd be away a lot because, like you said, you can't be a publisher and not go to London. I thought then, sooner or later there'd be the other woman.
Oh.
No, I did. And that's no criticism of you. It doesn't mean I doubted you or anything, but, it seems to happen to so many other marriages. Marriages we know. I thought, why should we escape? I suppose I probably lost sleep over it for a night or two, but then I thought, so what if there is another
But there
woman?
isn't.
Listen, I thought, what if there is? I've known him longer than any other woman, and I've had his children, and we're happy together. I know we're happy together.
Yes.
So I told myself, I said, when this other woman comes along, I shan't shout and scream, and I shan't pack his bags and throw him out of the front door. I'll just, take a polite interest.
Polite interest? What?
Not build it into some great event. It's that awful phrase, isn't it? A bit on the side.
What is?
What most men want. They don't want to leave their wives, do they? They just want variety.
Well, some do.
So then it is just a bit on the side, and nothing to do with the marriage. And the tragedy is when the wife, or the husband if it's the other way round, when they overreact and suddenly the whole marriage goes up in flames when neither of them wants it to. And I resolved that would never happen to us.
You're asking me to tell you about Melissa.
I'm promising that if you do tell me, then it'll be all right.
You could live with the thought of another woman in my life?
Yes. If she was...
A bit on the side?
Yes. But what I can't live with is not knowing. Oh, please, Richard, just tell me.
About Melissa?
Yes.
Melissa, as I have already told you, does not exist.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry, but there it is. She simply does not exist. I wish she did. God, yes, I wish she did. I really wish there was a Melissa. Some secretary, I don't know, one of our reps perhaps, aged 29, a stunning blonde that I spend fabulous nights with at the Swallow Hotel, and now I could tell you about it and you'd forgive me. But I can't because it's not true. She doesn't even exist, though I don't know why I bother to keep saying it.
But the letters, they exist.
Yes.
And whoever booked into that hotel, presumably he exists.
Presumably?
And Melissa?
Presumably she does too. So just what are you trying to...
I'm just saying... If you were in my shoes, would you believe this amazing story about somebody else pretending to be you, booking into hotels, using your name and address?
Well, of course, I have the advantage. I know it to be true.
So how come that there's somebody who sees you, somebody who recognises you, who must have recognised you because he writes you letters and says he's taken photographs of you?
Well, yes, they will be revealing.
Oh, they will, yes.
Oh, you're going now?
I am going, yes. I came to try and, I thought if we could just be honest with each other.
I am being honest.
So you say.
No, Claire. Claire.
Hello! Lawrence!
Richard! Sorry, didn't see you.
You look like a man who's found his calling in life.
Oh, yeah, trimming hedges. I've been hoping it'd rain, that I could go in and watch telly.
Oh, no chance.
She watches from the house.
You're a martyr to your wife's gardening.
I am. So, how are things with you?
Oh, fine, yes.
You want a beer?
Well, if you...
Well, she said you'd be calling, so I sneaked a couple out, hid them among the goldfish.
Oh, God.
Get off, you little. There we go.
Oh, thanks.
I defended, listen. You like this? I defended a man the other week who used a chainsaw to cut his house in half. Everything. Attic to kitchen cut in half. He'd had a row with his wife. She said she wanted her half of everything, so gave it to her.
You got him off?
Well, not altogether, but I was pretty eloquent about, married men and chainsaws. How's the publishing business?
Oh, no worse than it's ever been.
You're still getting off to London every week?
Well, most weeks.
Listen, a man in this village wouldn't give his right arm for that.
Yeah, they might change their minds if they had to do it.
Oh, sure.
Actually, this isn't just a social call.
No, Adele said you wanted a word.
Yeah, just something I thought you might have an idea about.
Yeah? Oh, and don't worry. I think we're all right here. I don't think she's got the garden bugged yet.
Well, it's nothing too exciting. Just somebody I'm trying to trace.
Mm-hmm.
Only I don't really know how to even start, and so I thought, well, who might know? And it occurred to me it's the kind of thing you lawyers must get up to from time to time.
When we're not gardening. Yeah, we do, sure. Tracing people. Sometimes we even manage to find them.
I was hoping I might manage that.
Only we wouldn't do it ourselves. We'd use a private investigator.
Well, I imagine.
I mean, these are the boyos who have the time and know all the tricks.
Is there somebody you can recommend?
Oh, yeah, one or two. And it's what, a straight tracing job?
Well, might need a bit of initiative.
This country, or would it involve going abroad?
Oh, this country.
Okay. Well, then the man I'd recommend is a man called Maurice Townsend. Townsend Investigations, but actually it's just him. I think what you want, you're better off with a one-man outfit rather than a big firm.
And he's reliable, is he?
Oh, yeah, we've used him for years. Ex-policeman. Doesn't overcharge, and he's, persistent.
Discreet?
Oh, absolutely. Anything you tell Maurice will go with him to the grave. I can give you the phone number if you like.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were on the phone.
That's all right.
Only Mummy said to let you know David's arrived. I've just brought him from the station.
Oh, good. Well, look, I'll be down in a second. Just another call I've got to make first.
Okay.
You're through to Townsend Investigations. Maurice Townsend speaking. The office is closed at the moment, but if you care to leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Please speak after the bleep.
My name is Richard Gillian, and I'd like to make an appointment with you, as soon as possible. You've been recommended to me by a friend of mine, a Mr. Lawrence Neverson, who's a solicitor I believe you've done work for in the past. Well, as I say, this is quite urgent. I'll be at home for the remainder of the weekend and early Monday morning, and that number is...
Of course, there's no ideal time to buy. There'll always be drawbacks.
And where's this?
Holland Park.
Oh, that's very nice. Or it used to be.
Still is.
And it's a flat?
2-bedroom flat, 99-year lease.
Well, I suppose I could admit to that. My brother has a flat in Holland Park. Yes, all right, go ahead.
Well, I wouldn't be in too much of a hurry.
I'm not in a hurry. That's what I'm saying. There's loads on the market.
And there will be for some time to come.
Is this the hot one?
No, that's the brinjal pickle. The other one, the mango, that's the hot one.
Yeah, seriously hot.
Any more poppadoms?
No, sorry, you've eaten them all.
Oops.
But at this moment you're sharing with, what's his name?
Mike.
Well, so what's the idea? He's going to be moving with you?
No. Mike's staying where he is. Well, it's convenient.
So you're going to be by yourself?
Well...
Oh, look, he's blushing.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, yes, he is.
I'm not blushing, it's his pickle.
Why don't you just tell us? We all know what you're going to say anyway.
Oh, you do?
Yes, you're going to marry Stephanie.
Are you?
Not marry her, no.
No?
No, so that shows how clever you are.
Well, then, what?
We're going to take the flat together, move in together.
Well, you shameless hussy.
Oh, well, we might end up getting married, but...
No, I think you're very wise.
Yeah?
Then you can find out how you really feel about one another.
Yes, I agree.
Oh.
Well, I think it's a bit cheap. You mean we don't even get a wedding?
You want a wedding, have one of your
I'm
own.
not that desperate.
Well, I honestly think... I mean, you want to be together, but you're not sure about getting married. Well, getting a flat together is jolly sensible. Good for you.
Yeah. Give her our love and all the best to the pair of you.
Here, here.
Oh, thanks.
But this flat, I mean, if you're not sure about it...
Well, only because there are so many on the market.
Yes, but wouldn't you like your father to have a look at it? You'd do that, wouldn't you?
Well, of course I would, yes, if I was...
Of course, I always think the more opinions you can get...
You in London this week?
Well, probably not, no.
It says you are on the calendar.
Yes, well...
Well, actually, if you were down, there's another one as well.
Another what?
Flat. That's what I'm saying. At the moment, you've got this great choice.
Another one in Holland Park?
No, this one's in Chiswick.
Chiswick?
Actually, it's a bit cheaper, but then, needs a bit more doing to it.
Well, I'm sure your father could look at both.
Well, I could if I were in London.
But Chiswick? I'm not sure that my brother has a flat in Chiswick has quite the same ring to it.
There's nothing wrong with Chiswick.
Are you really not going down this week?
The calendar says you are.
The calendar might, but as your mother is well aware, I have rather urgent business to keep me here, yes?
I can't see that where you are can make a lot of
Oh,
difference.
how can you say
You're
that?
still going to have to go to London. I mean, there's nothing changed.
I'm surprised you can suggest my ever going to London again.
Why? What's happened?
Oh, nothing.
Something mysterious. Something not to be spoken of in front of the children.
It's only your mother who is making it mysterious.
I'm talking about you going to London. Nothing else.
To do with business?
No, hey, now, let's just get
Look,
on
I've
with it.
had some letters. 2 cranky letters.
Richard.
I don't mind them knowing. See, that's the difference between us. To me, they're nothing, just cranky letters.
What sort of cranky letters?
Yes.
Poison pen letters. Blackmail letters, though they haven't asked for any money yet.
No, really?
Accusing me of having an affair with some woman.
I really don't think you needed to tell them that.
Didn't need to? No. I chose to.
Yes. Well, I wish you hadn't. Excuse me.
They're just stupid letters from some lunatic. Why your mother should let them assume an importance they don't deserve, I have no idea.
And they're anonymous, are they?
Yes.
Shouldn't you, I don't know, but, shouldn't you take them to the police?
Yeah, I already have. The police weren't very impressed.
And Mummy, she...
Yes, your mother has read the letters, and she's chosen to believe them. Now, I'm not asking you to take sides, but you might as well know what's going on. Then at least you'll understand why there's such an atmosphere of doom and gloom about the place.
Yes, I did think,
But you're not going to leave her.
Oh, no. No, of course not. These letters aren't true, Jane. There isn't a word of truth in them.
No.
But why did you have to tell them?
Why?
Like that, just throwing it in their faces.
Well, you were the one who raised the issue, talking about me going to London.
You still didn't have to tell them.
I told them because I'm not going to be made to feel like I'm hiding some guilty secret. Something I'm supposed to be ashamed of, some crime I've committed.
No.
What?
No, I know why you told them.
Oh, you do?
Another proof, wasn't it? Another way of proving to me that what those letters say isn't true? How can they be true when you tell your children about them?
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, isn't that why?
No, it is not.
Well, I think it is. And I'm sorry, but it doesn't work. Any more than dragging me round that hotel worked. You see, Richard, the harder you try, the more of these clever tricks you play, the more I believe every word of those letters.
And so, what now? What do you suggest we do? You want me to leave?
You must do whatever you like.
You want me to go to Melissa? I wish I could, really, but can't, can I, since she doesn't exist?
I just don't know why you had to tell them.
Because I am innocent. And because if this is going to lead to the end of our marriage, which I suppose there's a very good chance it will, don't you think?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, if it is going to lead to the end of our marriage, then I want our children to know that I am innocent. Morning.
Morning, Dad.
What are you doing, catching the 8:15?
Yes.
Oh, well, listen, you're going to want a lift.
Well, Jane's given me one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay.
She up?
Yes.
Oh, well, fine. And look, I'm sorry if, this hasn't been much of a weekend for you. Perhaps I shouldn't have told you about those damn letters.
No. I'm glad you did. I just hope you and Mum can work it out.
Just a few days ago, I'd have said we could work out anything. Now, all of a sudden, we seem to be staring at one another from, opposing trenches.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't you go worrying about it. You've enough on your plate with...
Dad?
Oh, morning.
Morning. There's a man on the phone for you, Mr. Townsend.
Mr. Gillian?
Speaking.
It's Morris Townsend. Townsend Investigations? You left a message asking me to call.
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Hope this isn't too early.
Oh, no, I'm impressed.
Well, you said it was urgent, so...
Well, yes, it is rather. Look, I don't want to go into details on the phone. What's the earliest I can come and see you?
How would this morning suit?
Oh, yes.
Shall we say 10 o'clock, or is that...
Oh, no, that's fine. 10 o'clock. Oh, you better tell me just where you are.
I think we'll probably go for the Holland Park one.
Well, if you do want a second opinion.
Well, Steph has a brother who's a chartered surveyor, so...
Better get going if you want to catch that train.
Yeah, right.
You say goodbye to your mother?
Yes, she's still in bed, but popped in.
Well, give our regards to Stephanie, and it would be nice to see her up here sometime.
Yeah. We'll arrange something.
Oh, well, hang on, you're walking all over.
Bye, then.
Bye, Dad.
Toast.
Oh, thanks. And you drive carefully.
Yeah, I will.
Come in.
Morning.
Don't you think that's a little silly?
What?
Knocking. This is your bedroom as much as mine.
Well, not if I'm not sleeping in it.
Well, that's your choice.
Is it? I'd have said I didn't really have a choice.
Is this how we're going to start the day? Warming up for another shouting match?
No, I've no intention of shouting. I shall be off into Manchester today, but first of all, I thought you might like to know we've got another letter.
I'm not sure I do want to know, and I certainly don't want to see it.
Oh, you're not just a little bit curious?
No.
Claire, you can't just hide under the bedclothes.
I'm not hiding. I just don't want to see any more of those filthy things.
I'll read it to you.
No.
Dear Mr. Gillian.
I'm not listening.
Dear Mr. Gillian, you will now have had time to consider my 2 earlier letters, and I hope you will have realized that I am serious. Yes, well, I think we've realized that. I am sure that you do not want your wife and loved ones to know about this relationship. And in particular, about its financial nature. In return for my silence and for the photographs that I have of you in the company of Melissa, I shall require a single payment of £5,000. I will write again telling you how you must pay, but please make sure you have the money in notes that are not new and not too large. That's it.
And what does that mean, in particular about its financial nature?
No, I hadn't noticed that. I had no idea.
You're keeping her in a flat somewhere?
No.
Well, what else can it mean?
I've told you I've no idea.
So, he wants £5,000?
Apparently.
So are you going to pay it?
Well, of course I'm not.
I just wonder.
Well, why should I? Even if it were true, why should I? To stop my wife finding out?
So what are you going to do?
Well, you'll probably regard this as another trick, something I'm just doing to convince you of my innocence. But actually, I'm on my way to see a private investigator.
A private detective?
One that Lawrence recommended.
What's he supposed to achieve that the police couldn't?
Well, I don't know. Hopefully he can find whoever it was staying at the hotel. Maybe he can find Melissa. I don't know. But I've got to do something, haven't I?
Tell me the truth.
I've told you the truth. I've been telling you the truth all along, and you won't damn well believe it. But I'm going to make you. So, belief isn't, whatever you said?
Voluntary.
Belief isn't voluntary. Well, okay. I don't care what I have to do or how far I have to go, but I am going to make you believe it.
Yes?
It's Richard Gillian. I have an appointment with Morris Townsend.
You see the handle in front of you?
Yes.
Press it downwards and forwards when the buzzer sounds.
You want sugar?
No, thanks.
There we are, then.
Oh, thank you. And thank you for getting back to me so quickly.
Well, you said it was urgent, and I'm here every morning anyway, 8 o'clock. For one thing, I can have a cigarette here. The wife doesn't like me smoking in the house, so... You say it was Mr. Neverson recommended me?
Yes, he's a neighbour.
I've done a lot of work for Mr. Neverson's firm, mostly process serving, that sort of thing.
He said I could rely on your discretion.
Very nice of him. Yes, anything you tell me, well, it's like telling your father confessor.
Well, perhaps to start with, I should tell you something about myself.
You're a married man, 2 children, and a publisher. have your own company, and what's more, played prop forward for England 72 to 75.
Oh, you're a rugby fan?
No, I like to be sure who I'm talking to. Nothing personal.
Oh, well, I'm impressed.
Only you wouldn't believe how many times I've had husbands ask me to check out their wives, then found it's actually somebody else's wife, or they're neither of them married anyway, or... No, first rule in this job, know your client, even if you don't know anything else.
Well, I can imagine.
So how can I help?
I'm being blackmailed.
Go on.
I've received several letters. 3, in fact, and, well, you can read them yourself.
Thank you.
Now, as you'll see, they accuse me of conducting a clandestine affair with some woman called Melissa.
Well, I won't ask you if you have been. That's no business of mine. But blackmail, that's a criminal offence. Why not go to the police?
Yes, I've been to the police. They were more ready to believe the letters than they were to believe me.
And these dates, when it says you met this lady at the Swallow Hotel, are they accurate?
No, they're not only not accurate. I've never met anybody called Melissa, not at the Swallow Hotel or anywhere else.
I see.
See, those letters, they're a total fiction. Lies, nonsense. There isn't a grain of truth in them from beginning to end.
So just throw them in the bin?
Yes, I should have done, yes.
But?
Well, my wife has read them.
Ah.
And she's like the police. She believes them.
I think I'm beginning to get the picture.
Well, no. Actually, it's a little more complicated even than that.
Go on.
Although I wasn't at the hotel on those dates, somebody else was. Somebody who checked in using my name and my address. A double booking, so presumably this Melissa was there as well.
Somebody else has been having all the fun, and now you're getting the blame for it.
Yeah, that's about it, yes.
A bit galling, that, I can imagine. In fact, if your wife's got the wrong end of the stick, it must be hell on earth.
Well, it is, particularly for her.
5,000, he's asking?
Yes.
You're going to pay it?
No.
Good.
Well, for one thing, these photographs he's supposed to be offering in return. What photographs? I've never been to the hotel. I've never met this woman. There can't be any photographs.
Well, no. And if there were, you wouldn't get them. All you'd get would be more letters asking for more money.
Yeah, well, I'm not paying a penny.
Which makes me wonder. Just what is it you want me to do?
Well. When I rang you on Saturday, left the message on your answer phone, my idea was you might have been able... Well, I don't know how, but you might have been able to find out who it was who'd checked in at the hotel using my name.
Have you tried doing that yourself?
What, you mean...
Have you spoken to the hotel, asked them?
Yes.
And?
The man had paid in cash. Hadn't left a phone number, and the only address he'd given was mine anyway, so...
Banging your head against a brick wall.
Well, worse than that, because all it did was fueled my wife's suspicions, confirmed them. And so now, well, to be frank, I am fighting for my marriage. Not to save £5,000 or to stop some scandal, that's beside the point. I'm fighting for my marriage.
So what you want me to do is try and find this man?
Well, no. I mean, yes, that was my first idea. That's what I had in mind when I rang you. But then, see, that last letter arrived.
The third one?
Yes, arrived this morning. And, well, it made me wonder. You see what it says? You do not want your wife and loved ones to know about this relationship, and in particular about its financial nature.
Its financial nature?
Yeah, now what does that suggest to you?
Well, it suggests he's paying her.
Yes.
She's some kind of prostitute, and he's paying her to go to this hotel with him.
Yeah, that's what it suggests to me. And then that name, Melissa.
Yeah.
Well, all right, it might be a real name.
But...
Yeah, it might not be.
Melissa.
It might be well, in the literary world, we call it a pseudonym.
Name she works under?
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of name a tart would choose, yeah. But this hotel, the Swallow, fairly expensive establishment.
Yes.
So we might assume she is as well.
Well, yes, I suppose so.
In which case, we'd be looking for an expensive call girl operating in Manchester using the name Melissa.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, after I got that third letter, I thought, rather than look for the man, it might be easier to find Melissa.
Might, yeah.
So, you think you might be able to do that?
I think we might have a better than average chance on that one, yes.
And so, would you...
Suppose, though... I mean, there is one other possibility.
What?
This financial nature.
Yes.
It might just mean he supports her financially, pays her rent, or...
Well, then, why would they be using the hotel?
No idea.
I mean, if she has a flat, which he's paying for...
Then they wouldn't need the hotel, absolutely.
Well, I mean, I'll be guided by you, but I just think
No,
that...
you're right. These people are meeting in a hotel because they've nowhere else to meet. So, you want me to try and find this lady?
Well, if you think there's a chance.
Oh, there's always a chance. If you tell me you want me to go ahead, then I'll go ahead.
Oh, please, yes. And the quicker, the better. Evening.
Hi, Dad.
Where's your mother?
In the kitchen. She was crying this afternoon.
Oh, no.
I found her in the garden. She pretended she was all right, that she'd just got something in her eye, but...
She hadn't.
No. But don't tell her I told you.
Oh, what can I do? No, sorry, that's not fair asking you.
Is there really somebody else?
No. No, Jane, no, there is not. Just some lousy, stinking letters written by some loon...
Oh, you're back. Right. I'll put dinner on.
Claire, wait.
I'll be in my room.
Darling.
How are you?
All right. Yes.
I went to see this private detective I told you about. The one Lawrence recommended.
Oh, does that mean Lawrence knows about...
No, Lawrence knows nothing.
Yes, but if you asked
I
him...
told him it was someone I wanted tracing, nothing else. So Lawrence knows nothing and Adele knows nothing. Don't worry about that. Anyway, this detective, he seemed to think there was a chance he might be able to find this Melissa.
Find her?
Yes.
Richard, she doesn't exist. Or have you forgotten? Melissa
All
doesn't...
right, there's a chance he might find the woman who was in the hotel. Then, once we've done that, we can find out who she really is and just what's going on.
And what about the money?
What money?
The £5,000. Didn't that letter
Well,
this
what
morning...
about it? You hardly think I'm going to go handing over £5,000 for photographs that don't exist. Or at least if they do exist, they're not of me. Can't be. Oh, hang on. Just let me answer this phone, since obviously nobody else is going to. Hello?
Mr. Gillian?
Yes?
Morris Townsend.
Ah, yes.
Hope I'm not disturbing you, but you did
Oh,
say...
yes. What, you found her?
Not quite, but I think I know where she is to be found. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hope you don't mind this place. Bit more cheerful than the office.
Oh, I don't mind at all. Certainly more cheerful than home at the moment.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, you were saying?
What I did, I made a few inquiries among some pals of mine on the force, but that got me nowhere, except to establish that she's not known, doesn't have a track record.
No.
So then I started on the escort agencies and the saunas and other such institutions of this fair city.
Well, you must have had an interesting day.
Well, at least somebody's surviving the recession. Anyway, I spoke to Samanthas, Jackies, Marilyns, Karens, every blessed name under the sun, but no Melissas, until...
Yes.
Star Escort Agency. This was all over the phone. I spoke to somebody called Julie, asked her did they have a young lady working for them called Melissa, and she said, yes, they did.
Oh, good.
I said, could she tell me something more about her, but she got a bit cagey. Why did I want to know? I said, well, this Melissa had been recommended, and could she tell me her second name, just to be sure I'd got the right person. But no, she wouldn't do that. It was just Melissa, and did I want to arrange a meeting? Because if I did, there'd be an agency fee of £25, and the young lady herself would require 70.
Could run to an expensive night.
Well, it could. Anyway, that's where I left it, not knowing whether you'd want me to set up a meeting or whether you'd be happier handling that side of things yourself.
I suppose I would, yes. Do you have a number for this agency?
A what?
Escort agency. The kind of place you ring up
yes,
and...
I know what they are. What I don't know is why you're insisting on telling me this, when I've said I don't want to hear anything more about
They
it.
have a girl on their books called Melissa.
Really?
Melissa?
And that's supposed to prove something, is it?
Well, not in itself, no, but tomorrow I intend to ring that agency and arrange to meet her. And if she is the Melissa referred to in the letters, if she was at that hotel, then I'm going to find out who she was with and just what the hell is going on.
No. No, please.
What?
Spare me that. Spare me the humiliation of having you bring some call girl to this house who's going to stand here and tell me she's never seen you before.
No, well, that wasn't quite what I had in mind.
Don't you see? All you're doing with all this private detectives and escort agencies, you're just making things worse and worse.
I'm doing it to prove to you that there isn't a word of truth in those letters.
Dragging me round hotels.
Well, what else am I supposed to do?
Telling our children all about it, and now you're going to produce some tart.
Well, never mind what she is. It doesn't matter. She's the one chance we've got of getting to the bottom of this. Can't you see that?
Well, I think what she is quite important.
It doesn't mean she can't be honest. It doesn't mean she can't tell the truth.
No, but what it does mean, it means she does things for money, yes? She does whatever men want for money.
And is that a reason I shouldn't talk to her?
No, talk to her for as long as you like. But just don't expect me to be too impressed by her testimony. Because I'm sure if you pay her enough, you'll be able to get her to testify to anything.
Oh, I see. So even before I've met her, even before I know if I've found the right person, you've already decided you aren't going to believe a word she says.
I have, yes.
Well, then that's it, really, isn't it? No point in me doing or saying anything. You've decided I'm guilty, and there isn't anything in the world that's going to change that.
There is one thing, yes.
What?
I've already told you. The one thing you can do, the only thing you have to do, is tell me the truth. Oh, because I can stand the truth, Richard. I know I can. What I can't stand are all these lies. The feeling that I'm being made a fool of by the husband I love.
Yes, well, unfortunately, I love you too. If I didn't, it would be easy. If I didn't, then I'd simply tell you the lies you want to hear. I'd confess to having been seeing this woman and you'd forgive me, and that would be that.
It would.
Yes, well, sorry, I can't do that.
Then tell me nothing. Do whatever you want. See this woman if you must. But I don't want to hear anything more about it.
I shall see her. But yes, I am going to tell you, Claire. I am going to tell you everything.
Star Escorts, Julie speaking.
Hello. I wonder if I could arrange to meet one of the young ladies on your books.
Of course, yes. When would this be for?
Well, it would have to be a particular young lady, one called Melissa.
Melissa, yes. Have you met her before?
No, I haven't, but a friend of mine has and recommended her.
And when would this be?
Well, tonight, if possible.
Tonight. And are you in a hotel?
Well, not at the moment, no.
There'll be an agency fee of £25, then another £70 to be paid to the girl.
Oh, that's all right, yes.
Now, if Melissa isn't available, we have several other girls who I know would be.
Oh, no, it has to be Melissa.
Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll have to ring you back. Is that all right?
Yes, you can ring me back.
So could you give me your name and number, dear?
Helen, I'm expecting a call from the Star Escort Agency. Or it might be somebody who calls herself Julie.
Yes?
Yeah, it sounds peculiar, I know, but there is a reason.
I wasn't asking.
No, but you were wondering. Anyway, when she does call, can you put her through straight away? Doesn't matter who I'm with. And if I'm in the middle of another call, then interrupt me, okay? Yes?
Your call from the Star Escort Agency.
Oh, thanks. Put her on. Hello?
That Richard?
Yes, it is.
Hello, dear. It's Julie here from Star Escorts. Now, you still want to meet Melissa tonight?
Oh, I do, yes.
Well, and she'd like to meet you, so that's nice, isn't it?
It is.
Now, Melissa suggested 8 o'clock. Would that be all right?
Right, yes.
And like I say, we do have to insist on hotel or restaurant premises.
Yeah, I understand, yes.
So can I suggest, do you know the Swallow Hotel, dear?
I do, as a matter of fact, yes.
I mean, you wouldn't have to stay there if you didn't want to, but it's got a nice bar. Suppose we said you meet Melissa there, how would that be?
That would be no problem at all.
So 8 o'clock, the Swallow Hotel. Now, you say you haven't met her before?
I haven't, no.
Well, Melissa, she's a lovely girl. She's about 5'6", with straight, dark hair, blue eyes, slim, very like a model to look at. And she'll be carrying a red handbag.
A red handbag, yes.
And what she'll do, she'll go to the bar and wait there for you to introduce yourself, all right?
Yes.
Now, like I say, she'll want £70. Either cheque with banker's card or cash.
No, it'll be cash.
Well, that is easiest. And then there's just our fee, which is £25. Do you have a credit card?
Hello?
Jane, it's me.
Oh, Dad.
Can I speak to your mother, please?
She's not here.
Oh. Oh, where is she, Adele's?
I don't think so, no. Oh, this is awful.
What? What's happened?
She's gone away. And don't ask me where, because I don't know. She just packed some clothes, and she said she was going away for a few days because... this is what she said.
Yes?
Because she didn't want to have to listen to you telling any more lies.
They're not lies.
Well, that's what she said. Oh, and she's left you a letter.
I thought we'd had enough of those.
What?
Oh, nothing. A letter. Yeah, well, I'll see it when I get home.
Dad, what's happening? Are you and Mum splitting up?
No. Well, not if I can help it. Your mother's just upset because of those letters.
She believes them.
Yes, and she shouldn't. And you certainly mustn't. They're a pack of lies, Jane. I haven't been seeing anybody. I love your mother. I always have and I always will. And listen, I am very, very sorry that you're having to witness all this.
That doesn't matter.
Well, yes, it does. Look, while I was ringing, I'm going to be late home tonight. Now, are you going to be all right on your own?
Dad!
Well, I know you are, but...
I'm perfectly all right. It's you and Mum.
I know. And she what? Packed her bags?
Well, only one. I don't mean she'd taken all her clothes or anything.
Oh, thank God for that.
She just said she wanted to be by herself for a few days. A couple of days, I think she said.
Well, let's hope by the time she gets back this will all be sorted out. And then we'll make it up to you, Jane. I promise we will.
Evening, sir.
Scotch and soda, please.
Certainly, sir, with ice.
Please.
Tonic water, please.
Ice and lemon?
Yes.
Excuse me. Melissa?
And your name is?
Richard.
Oh, yes. I am Melissa. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You look as though you've seen a ghost. Am I such a shock as all that?
No, I'm sorry. No, you look very nice.
Well, thank you.
Tonic water, that's 75, please.
No, let me.
Thank you. Then we'll find a table, shall we? The agency did explain about the payment, did they?
Yes. Oh, yes. I've got it here.
Best to get that out of the way first.
Yeah, 70.
That's lovely. So, Richard. You want me to call you Richard?
Well, you'll only confuse me with anything else.
No, it's just that some men like to use an alias when they make the booking, and then...
Oh, yes, I see. Well, I'm much too naive for that.
I don't think you're naive.
Oh. And what about you?
What about me?
Well, Melissa, is that an alias?
Not when I'm doing this.
But, I mean, you do have another name for your...
For my real life?
Yes.
I might do. But let's not talk about me. Tell me about you.
What do you want to know?
Oh, well, only what you want to tell me. Where do you live? You can tell me that.
Cheshire.
Cheshire? So, what brings you here?
To meet you.
Oh, well, isn't that nice? So you've come in specially?
Well, to be honest, I did spend a few hours at the office.
Oh, well, never mind. We'll pretend you've come in specially to meet me, because I've certainly come in specially to meet you.
So you don't live in Manchester either?
It doesn't matter where I live. We're talking about you, and about what you want to do this evening. Or do you want me to outline the possibilities? Would that help?
No, I know what I want to do this evening.
A man who knows his own mind.
No, look, this isn't quite what it seems.
What isn't?
I'm not really looking for company, not in the sense that you provide it.
You mean you just want to talk? Well, that's all right.
No. I mean, someone is trying to blackmail me. They've written me letters accusing me of having a relationship with a woman called Melissa.
Me?
Well...
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Have you been to this hotel before? With other men?
Now look, I've
it's
already
important.
said...
Have you stayed here, taken a room? Is there a particular man you've stayed with in this hotel? Stayed with him at least 4 times in the last couple of months?
You think this is some sort of setup?
No.
Can I remind you, Mr... whatever your name is, Can I remind you that you rang the agency and asked to see me? I didn't ask to meet you.
I know, and I am not accusing you of anything.
You said blackmail.
No, I said there's somebody trying to blackmail me, and it is just possible you might be involved. Innocently involved. No, don't go. Wait.
If you try and stop me leaving, I shall scream.
My second name is Gillian. Richard Gillian. Does that mean anything? Yes, it does, doesn't it? And I think you know what I'm talking about. Melissa, wait. No, please, come back. Melissa! Wait.
Get off me.
I just want to talk.
And I don't want to. Taxi! Taxi! Leave me alone.
I just want to talk to you.
Well, I don't want to talk to you.
All right, listen. You want to go, you go. You go, and I shall go straight to the police. They've already seen the letters with your name in them. It might not be your real name, but it doesn't matter. All I have to do is tell them about the agency and they'll find you. Yes, they'll find you and they'll come for you. At your home, wherever that is. And your respectable life, which I'm sure it is, I'm sure you have a very respectable life when you're not doing this, don't you? Well, it won't be for much longer, not once the police arrive.
You bastard!
No, I'm not. I'm just like you. I'm just frightened of how much I have to lose. Now, who do you want to talk to? Me or the police?
If I say you...
Yes.
Then you'll go to the police anyway.
No, I swear. Look, I have no reason for wanting to harm you in any way. Quite the opposite. I need your help.
What sort of help?
Let's go somewhere we can talk. Either back to the Swallow...
No.
Okay, well, look, there's a pub over there. I'm sorry if I frightened you.
Is your name really
Richard Gillian? Yes. Hang on, here we are. Oh. Business card. Credit cards and, kidney donor's card. Now you have to believe it.
Yes.
Drink your brandy. Now, can I ask you some questions without you running off again?
You say you won't go to the police.
I won't.
But then you also said you've been to them already.
Yeah, I went to them. Yes. Then I ended up walking out. They didn't believe me when I said I knew nobody called Melissa. Any more than my wife does.
She thinks...
She thinks that we have been having an affair since the year dot.
Really?
Yes.
Poor you.
And the main reason she believes it is that these letters give 4 dates when I am supposed to have been with you in the Swallow Hotel. Look, I'm telling you all this. Why don't I just show you the damn things? Now, that's the first. Second. There's the third. You don't recognize the handwriting?
No. And your wife's read these?
Read them and believed them. And in fact, tonight she's just walked out on me.
Oh, no.
Yes, but that's my problem. Now, that second letter lists 4 dates.
I've seen them. And yes, so far as I remember, they seem about right, yes.
You were staying at the hotel?
Not staying, but spent a few hours.
Well...
with a man who called himself Richard Gillian.
Thank you.
It's funny because when he made the booking, he used the name Graham. Just Graham. It was only when we were eating, because we had a meal. And we were in the middle of the meal, and, well, it was pretty hard going, to be honest. I mean, it sometimes is. And then he suddenly started talking, and the first thing he said was that his name wasn't Graham, it was Richard. Richard Gillian.
Did he tell you anything else? I mean, about himself?
Oh, everything. Life story. That's how it goes. Either they say nothing, or once they start, it's the full works.
Anything you remember?
He said he was a publisher.
Ah.
What, you?
Yes, yeah.
Well, he was as well, and, he'd done all sorts. He went skiing and scuba diving and... Oh, and he played rugby, played for England.
I don't believe this.
What, you?
Yes.
Well, it's what he said.
Yeah.
And then he said that his wife, what was she? Had her own business. Textile designer.
Oh, God.
That as well.
That as well. Children. Did he have any children?
2.
Boy and a girl?
Yes.
Boy went to Oxford, now works for a literary agent in London?
Yes, I think...
And the girl's still at university doing Russian studies?
Sounds like I met your doppelganger.
Yes, I think you did. And physically, what did he look like?
Well, no, I'm not very good at this.
Well, anything.
Well, He was sort of your age, tall, but not dark like you, fairer and well-dressed. And a fool.
What?
Told me he was in love with me.
Oh.
Wanted to meet me again without going through the agency. Said he knew he was paying for my time, but even so, he felt there was something more to our meetings. In fact, he knew he was in love with me and was sure I felt something for him too, and all that.
Did you? Oh, no. Sorry, stupid question.
I tried to disillusion him. But no, he was in love with me.
It's either someone who knows me or he's done his homework. He's researched me.
I don't know. I just listened and said yes and sympathised when he said he had problems with his wife.
Oh, problems with his wife.
She's wrapped up in her own life, has no time for him. Is that you too?
Well, not till recently. But he said his first name was Graham.
Yeah.
And then said no, he was actually Richard Gillian.
Though I knew... Look, do you swear you won't go to the police?
I swear, I give you my word of honour. What? You knew what?
If I'm dragged into this and people find out, people I know find out...
No, they won't. You won't be dragged into anything.
I knew Richard Gillian wasn't his real name.
How?
Well, like you said, like your letter says, we had 4 nights, or at least part of 4 nights together.
Yes.
And I... Just to protect myself, just to be sure I wasn't with the Boston Strangler, because in this sort of work,
Well,
you don't...
yes.
Yeah. You never know who...
Yes, like tonight, you thought you were meeting a perfectly normal person.
Oh, well, I hoped I was.
Well, and then it turned out to be me, yes. I can understand.
You're one of the good nights, believe me.
Well, thank you, but...
Anyway, so, on one of the nights I was with him, and he was in the bathroom, I looked through his pockets.
So you know his real name?
Yes. He had some cards and other things like you have.
You remember his name?
Names I remember, faces, well, but names.
What was it?
Nevison. Lawrence Nevison. You know him?
Lawrence?
Lawrence Nevison. You know him?
Yes. Yes, he's a friend. Neighbour.
Oh, well, then at least that explains how he knew all about you and could tell me your life story.
Yes, but why? Why would he do it?
Well, sorry, that's something I can't help you with.
But look, you are telling me...
The truth, yes.
You searched his pockets
and I looked in his wallet, which is where I got his name from. I dare say you think it's a pretty low trick, but when a girl's in a hotel room with a stranger, she wants to find out as much as she can. Anyway, I must be telling you the truth. Where else would I have got his name from?
No. About my height, late 30s, fair hair?
Yes.
Wears glasses, not all the time, but for reading, and...
Yes.
And he didn't just use my name to check in, he actually pretended he was me. Told you all about my family.
Yes.
And the publishing.
Oh, he spent a whole meal on the publishing. Gave me quite a seminar on the importance of the title, cover design, and how you had to maintain a balanced list, you know, fiction against non-fiction.
I should employ him.
Well, he convinced me. I've been out with men who've told me they've been airline pilots or film producers, and I hadn't believed a word, but this man, when he said he was a publisher, I never doubted it.
See, you know how I found you.
No.
Well, all I had to go on were the letters, the ones I've shown you, that said I'd been seeing somebody called Melissa and that there was some kind of financial relationship between us. So I hired a private detective. Got him to find out if there was a Melissa worked for an escort agency or, you know, whatever. And you know who recommended this private detective?
Lawrence.
Lawrence Nevison. He's a solicitor. His firm used this man regularly.
Did he know why you wanted...
No. I just said I wanted to trace somebody.
He didn't know it was me?
No.
Well, is that poor man in for a shock?
No more than he deserves.
What are you going to do?
Well...
You're going to tell your wife it was him? Because you said this was all because...
Oh, because she believes the letters. Yes. Oh, yes, I'm going to tell her. Even better, he can tell her for me.
Suppose...
What?
Suppose he denies it.
Well, then I don't know.
Because I'm not. I mean, I hope you're not thinking of asking me to speak to your wife or to the police.
No.
Because you promised, you gave me your word.
And I meant it.
I'm sorry, but I just can't afford to be involved, not after tonight.
Listen, the last thing I'd want is for you to talk to my wife. Mood she's in, she wouldn't believe you anyway. And the police, it's nothing to do with them. You've told me what I wanted to know, and thank you. I'm grateful.
Well, I'm not in the business of breaking up marriages. Might seem like it, I know.
No, I'm sure you're not. Anyway,
You want to be off and find your friend, Mr. Nevison?
I do rather, yes. Can I get you a taxi or anything?
Nevison residence.
Adele, it's Richard.
Oh, Richard. Oh, hello. I was ringing your house earlier, but Jane said Claire had gone away or something.
Yeah, she has.
Only I wanted to catch her. You don't know when she'll be back?
I'm not sure. Adele, I have to speak to Lawrence. Is he in?
No, I'm sorry. He's out at one of his Law Society dinners. Or if it's not the Law Society, then
Do you know where?
Where?
Yeah, I need to find him tonight. Yeah, do you know where this dinner is?
Well, they're usually in Manchester.
I'm in Manchester.
Oh, well then, hang on. Let's see if he's written anything down. Oh, what's today? Yes, it's at the Midland.
Midland. And he's there now?
Well, he should be, yes.
Thank you. Bye. Yes, sir. I believe you have some sort of Law Society dinner on here tonight.
Yes, I think Manchester Law Society, yes, sir.
There's someone attending it I need to speak to. Could you get a message to him that I'm out here and that I'd like to speak to him now?
Well, we can certainly give him the message, yes. And your name is?
Richard Gillian.
And the gentleman you wish to speak to?
Lawrence Nevison. And if you could say that it's extremely urgent.
Richard. Hi. What's happened?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing's happened.
Well, they said it was urgent.
Yes, it's urgent I talk to you, yes.
Right, fine, but does it have to be now?
It does, yes.
Well, it's just I'm supposed to be proposing the vote of thanks.
Well, somebody else will have to do it.
Well, hang on.
I'm being blackmailed. I'm being blackmailed because somebody thinks I'm having an affair with a woman called Melissa. Melissa, yes. Ring any bells?
Look, let me just have a word with somebody.
Why don't you, yes?
And then I'll...
Yes, I'll sit over there, shall I? What would you like to drink? Somebody else making the speech?
Yes.
Room full of solicitors. I'm sure it wasn't difficult to find somebody who'd get to his feet.
Not too difficult, no.
Cheers.
Cheers. So, blackmail. You said you were...
Being blackmailed? Yeah. Yes. I've received 3 letters demanding £5,000 to keep quiet about an affair I seem to have been having, though I can't say I've been aware of it, with somebody called Melissa. Claire has also seen the letters, and she believes them, and so, for the time being, anyway, she's left me.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
Actually, that's why I came to see you over the weekend, asking if you could recommend a private detective, remember?
Yes.
Which you very kindly did, and I must say he's done an absolutely first-class job. Found this girl straight off. The one who was mentioned in the letters, this Melissa.
Did he?
Turns out she works for an escort agency. High-class tart, really. So then what I did, I rang this escort agency and arranged to meet the aforementioned Melissa. Met her tonight, as a matter of fact. Just come from seeing her. Fortunately, she turned out to be an intelligent girl and, sympathetic. Told me what sounded like the truth, that she'd been meeting somebody who'd been using my name. Well, not just the name, my whole identity.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
Still, I suppose the good news is it puts you in the clear, yes.
Oh, I suppose it is. But she told me something else as well. See, when she was with this man in the hotel room, she took the opportunity to have a look through his pockets, just to reassure herself on who he really was. And what she discovered... Well, I think you know, don't you? What she discovered was that the person she was with, this man who was using my name and telling her how he was a publisher and ex-rugby international and everything else that would identify him as me, this man was actually you. Wasn't it?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Richard. God, this is so humiliating.
Is it? Well, I'm sorry about that, but things haven't been too easy for me either. These little games of yours, Lawrence, they might have been fun for you, but they've practically ruined my marriage.
I can only say I'm most desperately sorry.
Oh.
Well, what can I do? What is it you want me to do? Anything. Just tell me.
Well, to start with, How about a little explanation?
Yes.
Why? What the hell did you think you were playing at?
It wasn't, malicious. Well, no, really. I wasn't doing it to harm you.
No?
That was the last thing.
Right. Unfortunately, though, it has harmed me. It has harmed me a very great deal.
Yes, I'm sorry. I know I behaved terribly, but I didn't intend... I didn't intend any of this.
But you did it.
Well, I know. But...
So tell me, why?
Why? Yes, well... I went to the agency because... Well, my marriage with Adele isn't... It's not much of a marriage. I don't know why. We don't have major rows. We just don't... There's nothing much there anymore. We stay married, yes, but I suppose it's more out of habit than...
Lawrence.
And anyway, neither of us has anywhere else to go, so...
It's not really your marriage I'm asking about.
No.
You went to the escort agency.
Yes.
Never mind why. You went.
Yes, and I knew it was stupid. I kept telling myself all the time when I was making the phone calls, making the arrangements, I kept telling myself, this is absolutely stupid.
But you did it. You rang the agency and they fixed you up with this girl, this Melissa.
Yes.
At the Swallow Hotel.
Yes.
But why pretend to be me?
I'm sorry.
Never mind being sorry. Why?
Because... Who was I supposed to be?
What?
Well, I couldn't be myself. I'm a public figure of a sort. I mean, I'm known. Known in the courts, by the police, newspapers. I couldn't risk telling her who I really was, so... Well, I used a false name with the agency.
Graham?
Graham, yes.
So why not stick to Graham?
Because... Well, once I got talking to this...
Melissa,
once I got talking to her, I just couldn't... I don't know, lack of imagination, whatever, but I couldn't keep on pretending I was somebody called Graham when... Well, I didn't know who on earth Graham was. I was sitting there talking to her and I didn't know who I was. So eventually I said, look, I'm not Graham, not really. But even then I couldn't tell her who I really was because... Well...
You're a public figure.
Yes.
No doubt you were concerned there'd be a risk of blackmail.
Yes.
Yeah, you were right to be.
I'm sorry.
So you couldn't admit to who you really were?
No.
And you couldn't carry on being Graham?
No, so I thought... Except it wasn't as deliberate as this, it was just spur of the moment. I thought, who would I like to be? And the answer was you. I wanted to be you. I wanted to be successful and have a terrific wife and children, and so I said I was you, and, well, once I'd said it, I just carried on. I had to carry on, talking as though I was you and about everything you'd done, and then when it came to checking into the hotel, I had no choice but to...
Use my name.
I'm sorry, Richard, I'm terribly...
You do understand that this little charade of yours has got me blackmailed and come close to destroying my marriage?
Whatever I can do, anything that'll help put things right.
Well, for one thing, I shall want you to repeat all this to Claire.
Yes.
Well, not all of it.
I will.
Yeah, well, just tell her it was you with Melissa in the hotel.
Yes.
You don't have to go into all the other stuff. Quite frankly, it's a rather idealized view of my life.
No.
Yeah, well, it sounds it to me.
Because you take it for granted. No, it's true. Whatever you do, you get it right. Everything, your wife, your children, everything you touch, you instinctively...
No.
Yes. Beautiful home and the garden. The garden's always immaculate.
Oh.
Yes, it is. Every time I come round, garden's immaculate. Yet I never see anybody actually gardening. Ours, all we do, Adele, both of us, all we do is work on the damn thing, but even so, it's never right. Like the house, everything, we never quite get things right.
Well, I promise you, we do sometimes do some gardening. But anyway,
that's just an example. I mean, everything else, it just falls into place for you. You're happy with Claire, your children are happy, and you probably think everybody's like that.
If I ever did, then you've managed to disillusion me, because over the past few days...
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, none of us has been what you call happy.
No.
Claire believes I've been having an affair and that I've gone to all kinds of lengths to deceive her and protect Melissa, my mistress, Melissa, and the children know this, and they probably believe it as well. So, if you'd set out deliberately to try and teach me what it was like not to get things right...
I didn't.
What it was like not to be happy, well, then you've done it.
I didn't, I swear.
Believe me, you have been totally successful in destroying any happiness I've ever had, and you've come bloody close to destroying my entire family.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, God.
I am. And I'll do whatever can be done to put things right.
Good.
These letters.
What?
Have you paid anything?
No.
Well, no, I just...
Why would I pay when I knew it wasn't me?
No. No, so it's Claire. The main thing is convincing Claire.
Yes.
Well, yes, I will, of course.
Yeah, the only slight problem being, I don't know where she is.
Yes, you said she'd
left me. Just today. We had the latest of our rows this morning, and then I rang my daughter from work this afternoon, and she told me that Claire has packed her bags and gone.
Well, she'll come back, surely.
Oh, you think?
Or at least be in touch. She'll have to be in touch. And as soon as she is, well, then I swear to you, Richard, I'll go to her and I'll tell her everything.
You haven't read your mother's letter?
Of course not.
Well, it wouldn't tell you anything you don't know already. Your mother's gone away for a few days because that way, at least, I won't have to keep on lying to her about this whole wretched business.
Daddy, I don't want to know. It's between you and Mum.
Yes, I know it is, I know. But one thing I do want you to know, Jane. I have finally managed to sort out who it was pretending to be me.
You have?
Yes.
Who?
Well, no, sorry, darling. I don't think I should tell you that. But when your mother returns, assuming that at some point she will...
Of course she will.
Well, whenever that is, then I shall be telling her. And that, I promise you, will be an end of it. Lawrence? Yes. Good morning.
Morning, yes. Have you spoken to Claire?
I can't. She's not here, is she?
But she hasn't rung or anything.
No.
It's just that, look, would you mind if I came round, rather than try to talk over the phone?
No.
I'll be with you in 5 minutes.
Right.
Toast.
Oh, thanks.
Coffee's on, and what do you want for breakfast?
Just some toast, please. Oh, no. Well, this is a surprise.
What?
Another one.
From the blackmail?
Yes, from our friendly local blackmailer. Dear Mr. Gillian, the address to which you must send the £5,000 is as follows. Room 608, 125 Stanmore Road, Manchester. When I receive the money, I will immediately send you the photographs, and that will be the last you will hear from me. If I do not receive the money within 2 weeks, then I will be sending the photographs to your wife and to other people who might be interested. That's it.
Let me see.
Well, it's too late. Sorry, but there'll be no £5,000 being sent anywhere.
But this means... Doesn't it? It means you've got his address.
Well,
So you can find out who he is.
Well, I shouldn't think it's quite that simple. Pound to a penny, it'll be some sort of accommodation address where they hold your mail till you pick it up.
Oh.
See, this room 608, that's probably just his, reference number.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm certainly not sending him £5,000, since all I'd get in reply would be another letter asking for more.
Really?
Well, I would think so. And anyway, as I think I've mentioned before, whatever photographs he might have certainly don't feature me.
No.
Jane, believe me, I'm totally innocent of all this.
I do believe you.
Yes?
Well, for one thing, if you weren't, then I just don't think you'd have made such a mess of it. Oh, is that an awful thing to say?
No, and you're right. I wouldn't have made such a mess of it. You want a coffee?
Well, if it's no...
No, it's no trouble, no. Oh, and there's another letter. There, on the table, if you want to have a look. I assume the address it gives is an accommodation address. Even a blackmailer stupid enough to blackmail the wrong man is hardly likely to stick his own address down. Sugar?
No thanks. What are you going to do with it?
Well, nothing. Why should I?
Oh, no, of course.
Yeah.
Thanks. Jane's not around, is she?
Yeah, she's gone to have a bath. Why?
Well, no, I just wanted to say... I know last night I said I'd tell Claire everything. Explain to her that you've had no part in this whole business.
You did, yes.
Is there some other way we can sort this out?
Like what?
Well, some way that won't involve Claire knowing it was me.
Well, quite honestly, I don't think there is, no.
Because what it'll mean... Well, Adele's going to find out, isn't she?
Well, I don't see
why...
Yes,
she is. Now, let's be honest. And I know I said, about our marriage not being up to much, but it's... Well, it's all I've got, and if she found out about this, that'd be the end of it.
I know the feeling.
Suppose I just told Claire... Told her I knew you were telling the truth. Not that it was me, but that it was somebody else, and I knew this. I could vouch for you.
She won't believe you. Not in a million years. She'll think it's an old pal's act, that you're just saying it because I've asked you to. Lawrence, I'm sorry, but I've no choice. I have to ask you to tell Claire the truth.
Then she'll tell Adele.
Oh, no.
She's bound to.
No, Claire isn't a gossip, and I'm sure she's no more wish to harm your marriage than I have.
Even so, it's what'll happen.
Have I got this right? Is what you're saying that you've changed your mind? You're not going to tell Claire the truth? Is that what all this is leading to?
I'm saying, can we please find another way?
There is no other way.
Oh, so it's my marriage that has to go then, is it? You don't care what happens to my marriage as long as I help you save yours.
Well, since you're the one who's put it in jeopardy in the first place...
And not only that, it's not only my marriage this is going to cost me. It's going to cost me my reputation. It's going to cost me my career.
Why?
This kind of thing, you can't keep it quiet.
I told you, Claire is not a gossip. She's not going to go spreading it round the village or running to the newspapers or whatever it is you imagine.
Right.
She's not.
Well, she might not. She might not. But what about this?
Well, the letter?
Whoever's written this, what's he going to do?
Well,
You're refusing to pay, yes?
Well, what the hell do you expect? You expect me to cough up 5,000?
No, but I'm saying, what does he do? He doesn't get his money, so he does what he says here. I will be sending the pictures to your wife and to other people who might be interested.
So?
So they're pictures of me. All right for you, yes. So what do you care? But they're pictures of me.
That will be sent to my wife, not yours.
And who else? Who else is it going to send them to?
Well, I've no idea.
Exactly.
So do you want to pay? You want the photographs? Well, then you pay him.
I would if I thought that'd be the end of it. But it wouldn't be, would it? Because he'd want more money. There'd be more photographs. Can't you see? This is going to go on and on.
I don't care what it does. I don't care if he published the damn photographs in every newspaper there is.
No, well, you might not.
You gave me your word. When Claire gets back, you are going to talk to her and you're going to tell her the truth.
Only if I know that's going to be the end of it.
God, I should break your bloody neck.
I know you'll think I'm a coward.
Yes.
I just can't face...
Can I remind you, it's you who brought all this about. You, nobody else.
I know.
Brought it all on your own head through some stupid infatuation with some tart.
Please, Richard, try and understand.
Understand?
I just can't face losing everything. Everything, marriage, career. Richard, I'm known in the courts, known by the police.
No, hang on, wait.
What?
Oh, Lawrence.
How are you?
Yes, fine. Dad, I just wondered, I was going to go over to Sarah's, but if you want me to stay here, so I'm by the phone.
No.
Anyway, I must be going.
No, Lawrence, wait.
No, I'm late already. Bye, Jane.
Bye.
You don't have to stay here, no. You do whatever you were going to do. Lawrence! Hang on. Wait, or I'll drag you out of this thing, I swear.
I have to go, I really do.
So, what are you telling me? You're saying you won't talk to Claire, you won't tell her the truth.
Richard, isn't there some other way? Please, there must be.
What? What other way?
I don't know.
You are going to tell Claire the truth. Lawrence!
Townsend Investigations.
Mr. Townsend, it's Richard Gillian again.
Oh, hello, yes.
First of all, thanks very much for finding Melissa. She was the young lady in question, yes.
Glad to hear it.
I've had a word with her, and, well, I think I've more or less sorted out what's happened. Only there's still something else I wonder if you could help me with. Look, it's probably best if I come and see you.
Certainly. When were you thinking?
Well, today would be ideal if you could spare me half an hour.
12 o'clock? Otherwise it'll have to
Oh,
be...
no, 12 o'clock's fine. I'll be at your office.
See you then.
Bye. Yes?
I've got a Mr. Lawrence Nevison on the line. He says it's urgent.
Yes. Yes, all right, Helen, put him on. Hello?
Richard?
Yes?
It's Lawrence. Look, I'm sorry about this morning. I'm just... Well, I don't know what I'm doing.
Lawrence, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm not trying to, expose you as some kind of philanderer.
All I'm asking, isn't there some other way?
Well...
Otherwise Adele finds out and my marriage is over. And this blackmailer's still threatening to send pictures of me to... Well, I don't know who. Could be anybody. And then what? My career's over, my marriage is over. Richard, what I'm saying is... help me. I know I've no right to ask, no right at all, but please, can we not find some other way?
Well, I'll do everything I can.
Please.
I don't know how you've the cheek to ask, but for the sake of our friendship, yes, I'll do everything I can to find this other way. Only don't blame me if I can't. Don't blame me if at the end of this there is no other way.
No.
I'm going to see Morris Townsend again, see if he can help us trace this blackmailer.
But you won't tell him it was me?
No, I won't tell him it was you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, you met this young lady, then?
Yes, and she admitted everything. Not straight off, but...
Eventually.
Even gave me the real name of the man she was with.
Somebody you know?
Yes. The trouble is, I promised Melissa I wouldn't go to the police. I had to, otherwise she wouldn't have said a word. So I don't want to do that. And this person who was impersonating me, he is desperate. I shouldn't identify him. So I just wondered, can we come at it from a different angle? Is there any way of finding out who's been writing these letters?
The blackmailer?
Yes. See, I need the cooperation of this man who's been impersonating me. I need him to tell the truth to my wife.
I see.
Now, the only way I can get that cooperation is if I can promise him that this blackmailing business has been knocked on the head, so he's nothing to fear from photographs or anything of that sort.
Tall order.
Well...
What have we got to go on? 3 letters?
4.
Ah.
There was another one this morning. Here.
Thank you.
Now, I assume that the address he gives is an accommodation address.
We can soon find out.
Yeah, but the other thing I was thinking... what's the common denominator to all this? The place where this man and Melissa met, where he used my name, where I met Melissa.
Swallow Hotel?
Yes.
You mean that's where we'll find our blackmailer?
Well, it has to be.
Unless he's a pal of the young lady's.
Oh, no.
You're sure of that?
Well, she knew the true identity of the man she was with. If she'd been behind the blackmailing, then the letters would never have come to me.
True, yes.
Yeah, and the only place this man used my name was inside that hotel.
Uh-huh.
So it has to be, doesn't it? Has to be someone who works there.
Well, it's a possibility, yes.
Well, can you find out?
Oh.
Well, it's not easy, I know, but if there is any way, anything at all you can do.
Well, I might just be able... only might be able to check out the staff, see if they haven't any of them got a record for this kind of thing.
Well, excellent, yes.
No promises, mind.
Oh, no.
And it will involve certain payments being made.
Well, make them then. Nothing from your mother?
Afraid not.
I was wondering, you don't know whether David might know where she is?
Doubt it.
No.
She'll be back, Dad, don't worry.
Yeah.
You're beginning to look old, you know that? You're getting wrinkles. There, that might be her now.
Oh, I just hope so. Hello?
It's Lawrence.
Oh, yes.
I wondered if you'd, decided anything.
Not yet, no.
Is Claire... has she...
She's not back now.
Ah.
Lawrence, if there is some way to protect your marriage and your career, then I promise you that's the way we'll take. But if there isn't, well then... Hello?
Mr. Gillian?
Mr. Townsend?
Yes. Now then, I've been pursuing the problem we discussed.
And?
Well, yes. Yes, I think I can say I've made some progress.
Oh, what sort of progress?
Look, I've had to step over the line a bit with this one. Take a few liberties.
Well, I appreciate that, yes.
What I mean is, anything I tell you, I haven't told you.
Oh, I understand.
And it's cost a bit.
Well, I understand that too, but have you... what exactly...
You want to know who your blackmailer is?
Well, I do, yes.
Well, I think I might be able to tell you. Yes?
Richard Gillian.
Come in.
Sorry you've had to make a journey. Just there are some things I'd rather not be saying over the phone.
Yes, of course.
To be honest, I wouldn't normally have taken this investigation as far as I have. But you were recommended to me by Mr. Nevison, so...
I appreciate it.
First of all, I did a check on that address.
In the letter?
Yes. And it's like we thought, just a letter drop. Sort of place they hold your mail and you go in and pick it up whenever you feel like it.
Yes, I imagine it would be.
So I don't think we're going to get much joy there, but then perhaps we won't need it.
You found something?
Well, I thought about what you'd said, and it all seemed to make a lot of sense. This blackmailer, whoever he is, he can't know you personally.
No.
Otherwise he wouldn't have got the wrong man. And now you've met the girl, this Melissa, and you've talked to her.
Yeah, she wouldn't have got the wrong man either.
So she's out of it, which only leaves what you call the one common denominator left.
The hotel.
Which is where they'd always met. Always the same place.
Yes, always.
Which leads us to think it's somebody who works in that hotel, who has access to hotel records.
Since that's how he came by my name and address.
Exactly. The other point being that leopards don't change their spots.
What?
If he's done it once, he might well have done it before.
Oh. Yes, I suppose that's
So
right.
It's a matter of, is there anybody working at that hotel who has form for this kind of enterprise?
And is there?
Well, what I did, I persuaded the hotel to supply me with a list of their employees. Now, they might have got the impression I was the Inland Revenue, I don't know.
No.
Anyway, once I had the list, I got a pal of mine from the force to run it through the police computer. And, well, yes.
You found somebody with a record for blackmail?
Demanding money with menaces. No such charge as blackmail.
But you did find...
Gentleman called Philip Thornton.
And he works in the hotel?
He's a barman. Well, bar supervisor, they call him, but... Yes, he works there, certainly. I've done a little CV on him.
Ah, thank you.
You can see he's been around, but what we're interested in... Late 70s, he worked in a hotel in Brighton, and it seems he had a racket going there which is not dissimilar to your case.
Blackmailing?
Blackmailing the guests who were using the hotel for reasons they'd rather not have broadcast. Anyway, one way or another, he came unstuck and ended up serving 3 years.
Well, it must be him, then. It has to be. I mean, it's just too much of a coincidence.
Well, there's no saying for definite,
No, but odds are.
Oh, odds certainly are.
And I mean, a barman, yes, all makes sense.
Well, he sees everything, doesn't he? Everything and everybody. And I suppose it's not too difficult to judge who's with their wives and who isn't.
Well, no.
So he selects a dodgy couple, nips to reception and collects a name and address to go with them, takes a few candid camera shots, and he's in business.
Not for much longer.
Well, normally, if you were asking my advice, I'd say it was a police matter.
Oh, no.
Well, so you said.
No, it's the damage it would do to the other people involved. No, I don't want the police to know anything of this.
Well, they won't from me. No, it's all yours now. You've got his home address there, phone number. What you do with them, that's entirely up to you.
Star Escorts, Julie speaking.
Hello, I wonder if I can arrange to meet one of your young ladies?
Of course you can, dear. Was it anybody in particular you had in mind?
Yes, a lady called Melissa.
Melissa.
And I'd like to meet her tonight, if that's possible.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Well, I met her before a couple of nights ago. My name's Richard.
Richard. Oh, yes, dear, I remember. Well, I'll have to check with her, see how she's fixed.
Please. And I'd like to meet in the bar of the Swallow Hotel. It's where we met before.
Rightio, I'll tell her. Now, I'll have to ring you back. Is that all right?
Yes.
There's a Mr. Nevison here wanting to see you.
Here?
Yes, he doesn't have an appointment, but he says it's urgent.
Oh, yes, all right, send him in. Oh, Helen.
Yes?
I'm expecting a call from the Star Escort Agency. Can you make sure it's put straight through? You want a coffee? Or...
No, I'm sure you're busy. I shouldn't be interrupting you, I know, but...
What?
I just can't stop thinking about this mess. I was in court all morning. God knows how I got through. Anyway, look, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about this morning. I shouldn't have said... But I will talk to Claire. I will, yes, and I'll tell her the truth.
Good.
I'm sorry I said I wouldn't. That was just me panicking.
Well, I've been doing a certain amount of that myself.
But do you think we can ask her, Claire, ask her not to say a word to Adele?
Yes, of course.
Please.
Well, she won't. She really won't.
Well, but... Women, I mean, they do tend to confide, don't they?
No, not about this. Claire isn't stupid, and anyway, she knows it'd only distress Adele, which is the last thing she'd want to do.
Yes, well, I hope so. But then, you see, there's still this blackmailer.
Yes, well...
And if he doesn't get his money, and he has these photographs of me...
Yes, I know.
God knows what he might do with them. They might turn up anywhere.
OK, yeah, that's...
But you understand why...
Yes, I understand why you're worried, yes, but I think there's a chance to... Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your call from the Star Escort Agency.
Yes, thanks, Helen. Yes, hello?
Is that Richard?
Yes.
Well, I've spoken to Melissa, dear, and she says she is available, yes. So that's good news, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And I told her the Swallow Hotel, like you said, and she said that'll be fine, and she suggested 8 o'clock, if that's all right by you.
That's excellent, yes.
And just one other little thing. You know about her fee, don't you? £70 like before.
Yes.
So then, there's just the agency fee of 25. Shall I take it off the same credit card number?
Oh, yes.
Be easiest, won't it?
Yes.
Well, that's all settled then. I hope you have an enjoyable evening.
Thank you.
Bye, dear.
Yes, bye. Sorry.
No, I've got to be going anyway.
Look, I do understand you're worried about the blackmailer and these pictures.
Well, I suppose I'll just have to risk it.
Well, no. I think there is a chance that we might be able to sort that out.
Yeah?
Yes, tonight, with a bit of luck. But she hasn't been in touch with you at all?
Mum? No.
Well, okay. I just wondered.
Dad, what's happening? I mean, what's really happening between you and Mum?
Nothing. Don't worry. It's just, like I said, she's gone away for a few days.
But it's to do with this woman.
Oh, sort of, yes. Except that there isn't any woman. At least not in the sense... Look, don't worry about it, David.
Dad, I'd rather know the truth. I'm not a child anymore.
Oh, I know you're not a child, and the truth is that your mother is the only woman in my life. And if I could just find out where the hell she is, I think I might be able to prove it to her.
Do you want me to come home?
No. Well, I mean, yes. Look, it's always nice to see you, but there's no particular reason for you to come now. Anyway, look, David, I have to go out just now.
Yeah, okay, well, let me know what happens, won't you?
I will, I promise. Bye for now, David.
Yeah, bye, Dad.
That was your brother.
Yes?
I just wondered if your mother had been in touch with him, but apparently not. Anyway, look, darling, I'm off out again. Sorry I keep leaving you alone.
It's all right.
I might be back late. In fact, it might be very late, so...
Well, I'll just lock up and...
Yes. Oh, but look, if your mother rings,
Yeah.
tell her I've got to speak to her. Don't let her ring off without leaving a number or getting her to promise she'll call or anything, so long as I can speak to her. Yes, can I help? Can you tell me, do you have a barman called Philip Thornton works here?
We do, yes.
Do you know if he's working tonight?
Yes, I think he is.
Only, you couldn't describe him, could you? It's just he's a friend I haven't seen for God knows how many years. It'd be a bit embarrassing if I don't recognize him.
Philip? Well, he's sort of, around 50?
Yes.
And shortish, certainly shorter than you, and going a bit thin on top. But don't tell him I told you that, will you?
Oh, no, I won't, no. Thanks. Yeah, you've been very helpful. Whiskey and soda, please.
Yes, sir. Ice?
Ice, yes. It's quiet tonight.
Yes, it is, still. You won't catch me complaining.
No. Ah, well. Good evening.
Hello.
Let me get you a drink. What would you like?
Just a tonic water, please.
And a tonic water.
Yes, sir. Ice and lemon, madam.
Yes, please.
Thank you for coming. I wouldn't have asked you if it hadn't been important.
Well, I imagined it wasn't just company you were after.
No. Well, not in the sense... no. It's to do with what we talked about the other night. Oh, first of all, sorry, let me pay you.
No.
Well, yes, I'm taking up your time.
You paid me last time and didn't get much for it. Anyway, I'm not in that business anymore.
No?
No. Take an early retirement.
Oh, I see. Well, congratulations.
I told the old bat at the agency, but she still rang me, which was all right when it turned out to be you, but... No, all that is finished.
Why? No, sorry, none of my business.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. In fact, it's because of you as much as anything.
Me?
Well, all that talk about blackmail and police and... I mean, I always knew it was possible, of course I did. And other things, worse things. Anything's possible when you spend your evenings meeting strange men in hotels. But I suppose I always thought it wouldn't happen to me. And then suddenly it almost did. So I'm getting out while I'm ahead.
Why did you do it?
Money.
Just?
Money, yes. Well, there's not much else to recommend it. Trying to appear interested in men who are drunk half the time and only want to get your clothes off the other half. Gets depressing. Till I did this, I didn't know that there were that many sad men around. So, anyway, that's my news. What's yours?
Well...
Did you talk to Lawrence Nevison?
Yes.
And?
He admitted it. Seeing you, using my name, everything. Said he'd done it because he was frightened to tell you who he really was, and so he pretended to be me instead. That's basically it.
So you've told your wife?
Well, I haven't had a chance. She's still away.
But she is coming back.
Well, I sincerely hope so. No, the reason I wanted to see you tonight... Don't let him see you looking, but... the barman who served us.
Yes.
Do you know him?
No. Well, only by sight. He's here most nights. Been behind that bar as long as I've been coming here. Why? What? It's him. He's the blackmailer.
Well, wait. Let me ask you this. Do you think when he serves you, when he sees you in here with different men...
Yes.
Well, do you think he knows that you're... well, you know...
A tart.
Well, no...
A cool girl, then. It doesn't matter. I told you, I've retired. But yes. Oh, yes, he knows exactly what I'm doing.
Well, he said things.
No, never said, never actually said anything. It's just the way he looks at me and a little smile he gives sometimes, as though to say, you might dress like a lady, but you don't fool me.
I didn't notice anything.
No, well, he wouldn't do it while you were there. What I'm talking about is when I'm by myself, before the gentleman's arrived. So, it is him.
Well, I think it is, yes. For one thing, he's done it before. Yeah, he went to jail for it.
Oh, well, the little creep.
When you used to meet Lawrence here, that was in this bar, was it?
Yes.
And this barman, he served you?
Oh, probably, I can't remember. So, you mean he took photographs of me with Lawrence Nevison in here?
Well, it looks like it.
Then when we checked in...
Yeah, he went and got Lawrence's name and address from reception.
Not knowing...
That Lawrence had used my name instead.
Well...
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Hopefully, get those photographs off him.
Even though they're not of you?
No, they're not, but Lawrence... Well, Lawrence is terrified people are going to see them. His wife or the police. See, he's a lawyer, and he's known in the city, so he reckons anything like that would spell the end of his career.
So you're doing this for him?
Oh, well, for myself as well. It's the only way I can persuade him to talk to my wife.
Oh.
So, God knows what time Philip Thornton goes home, but whenever it is, I shall be following him and paying him a surprise visit.
Might he not live in the hotel?
Oh, no, I have his address.
Oh, I wish I could be there.
No, you've done your bit, and I am very grateful. Thank you.
Does that mean I have to go?
Oh, no. Nice to have some company. I mean, company.
As in company, yes.
Yeah. Well, would you like another drink? Same again for me, and a white wine and soda for the lady.
Certainly, sir.
By the way, what time do you close?
Oh, about midnight, usually. Depends on what the demand is from guests.
I see. Thank you.
What if he denies it?
I don't intend giving him the chance. This is the man who's put me through hell. He doesn't know it, but he's got the shock of his life coming to him.
But you won't be going to the police?
No. No police.
Oh, thank you. Well, this is an exciting night, isn't it? Catching blackmailers.
Yes.
And did you really...
What?
Play for England at rugby?
Oh, yes. A long time ago.
See, I know all about you.
Oh, from Lawrence.
Yes. I know about where you went to school and how you've just generally been brilliant and successful at everything.
Yeah, I told you a pack of lies then.
No more than they all do. They all want to let you know how brilliant and successful they are, but at the same time that there's something missing in their lives. Something the little wife back home can't manage to provide.
Well, in Lawrence's case... I shouldn't say it really, but in Lawrence's case, I suspect that may be true.
Poor man.
Yes. And what about you? What's the story of your life?
Oh. I'm divorced.
Yes?
And Go on then, I'll tell you.
Oh.
I work in a hospital. I'm a radiographer.
Oh, really?
Yes. And now that's what I'm going to be full-time. And at night I'll stay home and watch telly like everybody else.
And your name's not really Melissa?
Not when I'm a radiographer, no. But while I'm still in this place, then yes, it is. There. Is that one?
Yeah. Taxi!
He's seen us. Well, thank you.
Thank you. I hope you have a happy retirement.
Oh, I will. Poor, but happy. So, you're going back in?
Yeah. Hang about till the bar closes and then give Mr. Philip Thornton the shock of his miserable life.
What? Who are you? I've seen you.
Yes.
In the hotel?
Yes.
So what do you want?
I want to talk to you about some letters.
Letters? What? Hey! Get out! What do you think you're doing?
Coming in. Then we can talk.
Get out, go on, I'll call the police.
Yeah, you do that.
I will, you see if I won't.
And tell him the man who's broken into your flat is Richard Gillian. Right? Richard Gillian. Go on then, ring the police.
What do you want?
You know the name, then?
No, I don't know. What do you want? Do you know what time it is?
Close the door.
What?
Close the door. Else you'll have all the neighbours here and I'll have to tell them what it is I want.
You can tell me, and then you can get out.
You recognise these letters?
No.
Look at them.
I don't. Never seen him before in my life.
You sent me these letters.
No.
Blackmail letters.
Not me, no. Sorry, pal, but you've got the wrong man.
So this isn't your handwriting?
No, nothing like it. So look, you leave now, and we'll say no more about it.
So find something.
What?
Anything. In this flat. With your handwriting. Printing like this. Find something and let me see it.
No, I won't. Go on, get out. Get out of here.
No, and don't try...
Hey, get off.
I warned you.
That's assault. That's assault, is that?
It will be in a minute. You wrote these letters.
No, get out. Go on, get out.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
Then give me the photographs.
What?
The photographs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Give me them.
I haven't got no photographs. Not of you, honest.
Not of me. No, not of me, because you got the wrong man. But photographs you thought were of me. You thought they were of Richard Gillian, yes?
What?
You tried to blackmail me.
No.
Yes, only you got the wrong man, because it wasn't me, it was somebody using my name.
I don't know what
Yes, you do. Yeah, I think it's just beginning to get through, isn't it? You've been blackmailing the wrong man. Now, I could go to the police and you could be in court. Again. You could end up in jail again, because you've done this before, haven't you? Second offence, this would be.
What is it you want? I'm not admitting to anything. I'm just saying...
What is it I want?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to wring your neck. That's what I really want.
Get off.
Do you know what you've done to my marriage? Do you have the slightest idea?
Get off, get off.
Give me those bloody photographs.
I haven't got any, not of you.
Photographs you thought were me, when you were sending me your nasty little letters.
Let go.
Last chance. Are you going to give me them?
Look, it was a mistake, right?
Oh, yes, a bad mistake.
So, say I do have some photographs, which I'm not saying I have, but say I have, and I give you them. What are they worth?
Your neck. That's what they're worth.
Oh, no, I think they're worth something to you. Else you wouldn't be here.
You're going to give me them.
Well, only when I know what's in it for me.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, come on. I have something you want, so what are you offering?
I'll show you what I want.
No! Ah!
You evil little...
No!
Come on. Come on, get up. Look, you asked for that. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, Christ. Oh, what are you... What are you... Oh, God.
Emergency, which service?
Ambulance.
Ambulance. Putting you through.
Ambulance.
Yes, there's a man collapsed. He's unconscious.
What's the address?
Address? Oh, yes, it's number 48, Beaumont Towers, Stretford.
And your name, caller?
Look, it's urgent. He needs urgent attention.
Yes, but could I have your name, please?
48, Beaumont Tower, Stretford.
Yes, I've got that, but could I have your name?
Come on. That's it. Just keep breathing. Ambulance on its way, okay? Keep breathing.
Salford Royal.
Yes, hello. I wonder if I could make an inquiry about a patient.
What ward is the patient on?
Oh, I don't know that. He was taken into casualty early this morning.
What's the patient
patient's name?
Thornton. Philip Thornton.
Could you just hold and I'll see if casualty can tell us anything?
Thank you.
Morning. Oh, sorry.
Morning.
I didn't know you were on the phone.
Yes, it's okay.
Not Mum, is it?
Oh, no. Business.
Do you want some coffee?
Please.
Hello, caller.
Hello, yes.
Mr. Thornton was transferred into intensive care. Would you like me to put you through?
Oh, please.
Intensive care, Sister Yates speaking.
I want to inquire about a patient.
Yes, you a relative?
No, a friend.
And what's the patient's name?
Philip Thornton.
Philip Thornton. Yeah, well, it's too early to say very much. Mr. Thornton hasn't yet regained consciousness, but all other observations are stable.
So, I mean, is he going to be all right?
I really can't say at this stage. Perhaps if you were to make an appointment to speak to Doctor later on, he could tell you more than I can.
You look awful.
Oh, thanks.
No, you do. You did get to bed last night.
Yes, but it was very late.
Looks like it. It's not all this with Mum, is it? You're not letting it get you down?
Oh, no, it's just late night.
Let me make you some breakfast.
Oh, no,
Dad!
I'm not, and actually, I've just got a quick visit to make.
Who to?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I tell you what, I'll be back in half an hour. Might have some breakfast then.
Richard, come in.
Sorry to disturb you, Adele. I just wanted to catch Lawrence.
Oh, that's all right. Except you must excuse the way I look. He's in the kitchen. Come on through.
Richard?
Hi, Lawrence.
Now, Richard, would you like a coffee?
Please, yes.
We'll go in the lounge.
Oh, must you? It's in a terrible mess. I haven't tidied in there yet.
It doesn't matter.
Well, no need to be in such a hurry. At least let me give Richard his coffee.
Thank you, Adele.
Right. What happened?
I assaulted him. He's in hospital.
What?
I'm sorry, it's terrible. Look, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what to do.
We're talking about...
The man who wrote the letters.
Yes?
Yeah, he was the barman at the hotel. And I went to his flat last night. Yes, I assaulted him. I hit him. But he was trying to do a deal. He wasn't even, apologetic. He wasn't begging for mercy or anything like that. He was trying... The fool was trying to do a deal, asking me what I'd give him for his damn pictures.
What, did you get them?
What?
The pictures, photographs, did you get them?
No. Oh, God. Well, I didn't think. I just wanted to get out. He was on the floor, unconscious.
You left him?
No, I rang for an ambulance. And then, I left him.
So he might be dead?
No.
Well, how do you know?
No, I rang the hospital, Salford Royal. He's in intensive care. They wouldn't tell me much, he's still unconscious.
Why? Why did you have to hit him?
Why do you think? Because of his letters. Because of everything he's done to me.
So you still didn't have to half kill him?
No. But I did.
And now what? Now what's going to happen?
I don't know.
Because they'll have informed the police. You know that. The hospital, they'll have informed the police.
Probably.
Oh, definitely. It's routine. So when he comes round, if he comes round, well, then he's going to tell them, isn't he? He's going to tell them it was you who assaulted him.
Well,
and then it all comes out, doesn't it? It all comes out, everything.
Not necessarily.
But the letters and the photographs of me.
No, he might decide.
Christ, Richard.
No, he might decide to keep quiet.
Keep quiet?
Yes.
Well, why? Why should he?
Because whatever he says, he implicates himself. See, if he names me, then he knows I'm going to tell the police what he was up to.
He might not care.
I know. I've thought of that. I've thought of everything. I've been up all night. And I just think there is a chance. I think there's a chance he'll keep quiet.
Well, let's hope so. Because if he doesn't, then this is going to be on the front page of every newspaper in this bloody country.
Yes?
It's Mr. Nevison. He says he has to speak to you.
Oh, yes, put him on.
Richard?
Yes?
You've nobody with you or anything?
No. What?
You haven't heard?
What?
He's died. About an hour ago. Police have just issued a statement saying it's now a murder investigation.
Hello?
Dad?
Yes.
Hi. What are you doing home? It's only lunchtime.
I know, but
Are you all right? You look even worse than you did this morning.
Oh, I'm all right, yes. I'm just tired.
Nothing's happened, has it?
No. I just decided to come home early, that's all.
Oh, well, listen, David's here.
Here?
Rang after you'd gone to say he was getting a train, and I've just collected him from the station. David! Dad's home!
Come in.
I think he wants to talk to you. He's worried about, you and Mum.
Yes, well, it's your mother I want to talk to. You haven't heard anything?
No.
Oh, damn, where is she?
She'll be back. What did she say in her letter? That she'll be away for a few days?
Few days? I haven't got a few days.
What do you mean?
Dad, hi.
Oh, David, it's nice to see you.
I've just been telling him. Doesn't he look exhausted?
Well...
No, I'm all right.
I bet you haven't had lunch either.
Well, no, I haven't.
Then stay here. It's only going to be sandwiches, but you're not going anywhere until I've seen you eat.
Well, I'm starving. I don't mind admitting it.
Then talk to Dad while I do women's work in the kitchen.
All right.
David, I appreciate your concern.
Look, I won't beat about the bush, Dad. This is serious, isn't it?
Serious?
You and Mum.
The only problem.
That's why she just gone away, and you say you don't even know where she is.
I don't.
And this is all because of those letters?
Yes.
They accuse you of, well...
Yes, I've told you. They accuse me of having a relationship with another woman. This is not true, but your mother has chosen to believe them, which is why she has temporarily... Why she has temporarily left this house.
But if the letters, well, if they're not true...
They're not.
Then why haven't you gone to the police?
I did. They didn't believe me either.
So you can't blame Mum, really?
Blame her? No, I'm not blaming her.
It's not that... I'm taking sides.
No.
I'm just trying to see Mum's point of view.
Oh, David, I know. And I appreciate that everything you say is said out of your love for us and your concern.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to need that love, David. We are going to need it.
Dad, phone for you. It's Lawrence.
Oh, right. Excuse me, I better take this.
Richard?
Yes?
You haven't said anything to the police or anybody?
Not yet, no.
Oh, well, listen, don't. Not till I've talked to you, okay? Yes, Richard?
I'm still trying to get in touch with Claire.
Don't even talk to Claire. Don't talk to anybody. For God's sake, nobody. And you're staying at home, yes?
Yeah, well, it's where I am now.
So stay there. I'm coming. And for Christ's sake, don't say anything to anybody till I get there.
No?
Nothing.
Oh, Dad.
I've tried every number in this book. Ones that are friends, relatives, business acquaintances.
And nobody's even seen her?
Well, some I got no reply, but the others, no.
Well, then we'll just have to wait till she turns up.
I can't wait.
Dad, what's happened?
Nothing. I can't tell you.
Is this to do with this other woman?
David!
Well,
there is no other woman. Dad's told us.
Then what?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you. But you must prepare yourselves for some bad news, both of you. You must prepare yourselves. No, that'll be Lawrence. I have to talk to him, but let me know if your mother calls. Sit down.
You haven't told anybody? Richard, you haven't...
No.
Thank God.
I'm still hoping Claire will get in touch.
Then you can tell her.
Tell her first,
well,
yes.
No, listen. Because you don't have to tell anybody. Not now.
Lawrence, I killed a man.
No.
Yes.
Yes, all right, but accidentally.
Huh?
Yes, you didn't intend to kill him.
I hit him. Hit him so hard that I killed him.
But you didn't intend
to.
No. Well, then. And anyway, who was this man?
What?
Some innocent victim? Somebody you picked a fight with?
No.
No, this was the man who'd been blackmailing you.
He still didn't deserve it.
He deserved everything. Of course he bloody deserved it. And you went to his flat. Why? To talk to him? That's all he wanted to do. Talk to him, right?
Yes.
But he wouldn't have that. According to what you said, he was still demanding money.
Well, yes, but...
So all I'm saying, don't put yourself through some big guilt thing that makes you feel you've got to go to the police. You've got to confess. You don't. This wasn't murder. This was an accident.
So what do I do?
Nothing. What? Richard, the man is dead. He can't give evidence, can't tell the police who attacked him. And you can confess till you're blue in the face. It's not going to bring him back, so just forget him. What you've got to think about is yourself. Yourself and your family. How you can spare them all this.
That's what I am thinking about.
So look. Okay, let's be practical.
What?
Did anybody see you?
What, at the flat?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Nobody saw you leaving?
No.
Or... And you didn't leave anything there behind you? Clothing, the letters, anything
no,
that might...
No.
Good. Very good. And something else as well. If this man blackmailed you, then it's possible he also blackmailed other people, yes?
Yes.
In fact, didn't you say?
Yes, he'd done it before, yes.
Well then. So he had lots of enemies. Lots of people with good reason for wanting him dead. What I'm saying, the police can't possibly put together a case against you. There isn't one. Not unless you go and confess, which is the last thing you must do, the last thing.
Well, they'll find the photographs.
Possibly.
Well, they'll search the flat and find
And so what will they find? Photographs of me, yes? Not of you, of me.
Yes, but...
So it's me they'll come to, and when they do, well, I'll just deny knowing anything. I've had no letters sent to me. What do I know about all this? Where are they, the letters?
In my desk.
Destroy them. You've got to destroy them. They're the only thing that link you to him. Yes? Destroy them, and there's no way the police can make any connection.
And what do I tell Claire?
Nothing. Well, not about killing him. The other thing, me using your name, well, if you have to tell her, all right, but nothing else. You just keep quiet. No confessions, nothing. There's no reason why the police should come anywhere near you.
No.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
I've killed a man.
Yes, in an accident, in a fight that he provoked.
It wasn't a fight.
Well, whatever, it doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
Listen. Listen, you owe me this. Never mind you, all right? You might not care about what happens to you. Think about me. You can say it was all my fault in the first place. You can say that, and you're right, yes. I used your name when I was out with this tart, and that's how the whole thing started. Yes, well, I'm not denying that. But I was willing to go to Claire. I was willing to tell Claire the truth, wasn't I?
Yes.
I didn't ask you to go in there and beat him up. I didn't ask you to kill him.
No, I did that.
I don't deserve to have my life ruined just because you feel you have to confess. Get this off your conscience.
It's not my intention to ruin your life.
But that's what you'll be doing.
I won't even mention you. This man blackmailed me.
It doesn't matter.
And I killed him.
I'll still be dragged in. They'll find the photographs, go to the hotel, or Melissa, they'll find her and talk to her, and then... Can't you see what the press will make of this? I mean, what a story. Wonderful, great. We're going to be on every front page going.
Lawrence, I can't just sit here.
Yes, of course you can. That's all you have to do.
Sit here and hope it'll go away.
It's gone. It's already gone. The man is dead.
And suppose they arrest somebody else.
But who?
I don't know who. Like you said, he must have lots of other enemies. Suppose they arrest one of them. Do I still sit here? Do I still say
They
nothing?
won't arrest anybody.
You think I can just go on, lead a normal life for months and years with this on my conscience?
I don't care about your precious conscience. We're talking about survival. We're talking about saving our own skins. All you have to do is keep quiet and they won't arrest anybody.
I can't. Christ, I'm sorry. I just can't.
Then I'm finished, aren't I?
Lawrence, it's me they'll be arresting.
Yes, and you'll probably get off with, well, I don't know, a suspended sentence. But me? Me, I'll never practice law in this city again. And as for my marriage, well...
Oh, Adele will stand by you. She will.
Richard, please. I'm begging you, please don't do this. Don't go to the police.
I have to.
No.
I'd have gone to them already, but I was hoping I could speak to Claire first.
Then that's it. My marriage... career. Finished.
Yeah, come in.
Only me. I just wondered if you were all right.
Yes, I'm all right, thanks, love.
Did you have an argument with Lawrence? I heard him shouting and then he slammed the door as he went out.
Yeah, we disagreed about something.
Something to do with...
Look, I'm writing a letter for your mother, nearly finished, and then if I give it to you, can you give it to her if I'm not here when she gets back?
Where are you going?
Nowhere yet. I'm just saying if.
Dad, what's happened? Please tell us.
Oh, darling, I can't. I would if I could. Richard Gillian.
It's Helen, Mr. Gillian.
Oh, yes. Hello, Helen. Just hang on one second, would you? Darling, there wouldn't be a cup of coffee left, would there?
I think so, yes. You want me to bring you one?
Please. And can you close the door? Yeah. Helen, yes.
I just thought I should let you know. The police have been here.
Have they?
Asking to see you. I said you weren't here, and they asked me where you were. And, well, I didn't know what else to say.
No, that's all right.
I said you were at home. And so they said... Well, they didn't exactly say it, but I got the impression they'd be coming to see you.
I shouldn't be at all surprised.
Is everything all right, Mr. Gillian?
Yes, fine, Helen. And thank you for ringing. It's very thoughtful of you.
And I was just wondering, do you want me to do anything about your appointments for tomorrow?
Oh, yes. Cancel them.
What just...
Cancel them, yes. All of them, yes.
Yes, I'll do that. Right, well, thank you, Mr. Gillian.
Yeah, thanks, Helen. Bye.
Coffee.
Ah.
I'd better tell you, David's convinced you're about to leave and go off with this other woman of yours.
Well, I'm not.
No, but it's what he thinks.
Yeah, I don't suppose I can blame him. Or blame you if you think the same.
I don't.
Thank you.
But there is something serious going on, isn't there?
Well,
Hello? Anybody home?
it's your mother.
It's Mum! Mum, hello, yes, we're here!
Oh, thank God.
Oh, darling, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. It's just wonderful to see you.
Yes, it is.
David, what are you doing home?
Oh,
He was worried about you.
We all were.
Oh, I behaved awfully.
No.
Oh, yes, I have. And I apologise to all of you.
Mum.
Oh, don't.
I don't know what came over me. It was just...
No. Wait. Look, excuse me, you two, but I have to talk to your mother.
Oh, yes.
Oh, well...
Come on, out.
I'm coming.
Oh, darling.
Come here.
Oh, it's wonderful to be home.
It's wonderful to see you.
Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive.
Oh, but there is. I wouldn't believe you.
Claire.
No, let me say it. I chose to believe some stupid anonymous letters rather than my own husband.
Listen.
It was as though I'd had a brainstorm. I had this picture in my head of you with this other woman, this Melissa. And I just couldn't think of anything else.
I know.
Darling, I've been such a fool.
Well, no, I can
only
understand.
I had to get away. I was going mad. So I just... Oh, well, I've just been in hotels. Just by myself, going walks and being miserable, and then... It was like waking up from some nightmare. Just this morning, I thought, how can I be so stupid? How can I not believe the man I know to be a good and loving husband when he's shown me the letters from the start? He's done everything to prove it. Forgive me, Richard.
I forgive you, yes, of course. There's nothing to forgive.
Oh, but there is...
Only listen, Claire. Please. Things have happened.
Yes?
And I have to tell you now, before the police arrive.
The police? What? You went to them again?
No.
Oh, darling, you look so sad. Have I really made you so sad?
You know I went to this private detective.
Yes.
And then I was meeting that woman who might have been the Melissa mentioned in the letters.
Yes. And I said, so what if she was? I wouldn't listen to her any more than I'd listen to you. I must have been...
Well, anyway.
Oh, sorry.
I met her and I talked to her, and yes, she had been to that hotel and on those dates with someone who claimed he was me, talked as though he was me, signed in at that hotel using my name, which is how this whole crazy business came about.
Yes, but who? I mean, not that I'm doubting you, not anymore, but...
Who was it?
Yes, and why should
he... It was
he...
Lawrence.
Lawrence?
He was frightened of anyone identifying him out with this woman, so he borrowed my name, borrowed my identity, if you like.
And he's told you this?
Well, this woman, Melissa, she'd searched his pockets, and so she knew who he really was.
She told you?
Yes. And then I confronted him, and he admitted it.
But, Lawrence, I still can't believe
Well, I know, but listen, because... Oh, God, Claire.
What?
It's worse than that.
Tell me, darling, tell me.
Well, Lawrence was so desperate, Adele shouldn't know, and that nobody should see the photographs.
Photographs?
Yes, the ones that
Oh,
were...
yes, the letters.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, because they'd be of him and this...
Yes, so, well, never mind the details. We managed to pin it down. That the blackmailer was a barman at the hotel where they'd been meeting.
The Swallow?
Yes. Oh, what?
Sorry to interrupt, but there's a policeman here, and he says he wants to talk to you.
Mr. Gillian?
Hello.
We met before, didn't we? Detective Inspector Jacob.
Yes. This is my wife.
Hello, Inspector.
Hello.
And our children, Jane and David.
Hello.
Hi. I think I'd better speak to Mr. Gillian in private, if you don't mind.
Oh, of course.
We'll go in the lounge.
Would you like a coffee, Inspector?
No, thank you. Seems you were right and I was wrong.
Pardon?
When you came into the station, showed me those nasty little letters you'd been getting, and claimed you hadn't been doing what they said you'd been doing.
No.
I didn't believe you, and I should have done, so apologies for that. Mind, I think we can promise you won't be getting any more, not from that source.
Inspector, why don't you just tell me what it is you've come to say?
Certainly. Those letters, mentioned the Swallow Hotel, didn't they?
Yes.
Last night, a man who worked as a barman at the Swallow Hotel, a Mr. Philip Thornton, was found unconscious in his home. He'd been assaulted. Somebody, wouldn't give their name, but somebody rang for an ambulance. Philip Thornton was taken into hospital where he died at 11:20 this morning. You might have heard it on the news.
Yes.
What wasn't on the news, because we didn't release this, was that before he died, he did, in fact, regain consciousness. Just for a few minutes. Wasn't able to say much, but he did name his attacker. Said it was you, Richard Gillian.
Yes, well, I didn't know that.
Well, wait, before you say anything. Of course, this rang a bell with me. I remembered you coming in about these letters you'd had. Oh, yeah, and by this time we'd checked out Mr. Thornton and found he had a record. He'd been done before, working at another hotel, blackmailing guests there. So it all looked pretty cut and dried, and not very good for you either.
No.
But I remembered reading those letters, and I remembered them mentioning photographs. And I thought, well, if I can find these photographs, they'd sort of place it beyond any reasonable doubt. So we went back to his flat, did another search. Of course, we'd gone over it once, but not very thoroughly, as it turned out, because this time, hidden away inside a book, we found them. Photographs. Only not of you. They had your name on the back, but it wasn't you.
Well, no.
You know who they were of?
Well, I do, as a matter of fact.
Ah.
He told me.
Neighbour of yours?
Yes.
Mr. Nevison?
Yes.
Of course, I've come across him before, Mr. Nevison, in court.
Yes.
So I recognised him straight away, which made me wonder.
Yes, he'd been using my name because he was afraid of being identified when he was out with this woman.
I guessed it was something of the sort.
I told him I was being blackmailed and, well, of course he didn't want the whole thing to come to light, and so...
So he found who was doing the blackmailing and he killed him?
No.
Oh, yes. Oh, I know you don't expect... solicitor, man like that, but everything points to it.
No, Inspector, really. Lawrence, he didn't kill him.
I couldn't believe it either, but think about it. As I say, Philip Thornton regained consciousness long enough to tell us it was Richard Gillian who'd knocked him about. Richard Gillian. But the man that Philip Thornton sees as Richard Gillian, it isn't you. His photographs prove that. The man he sees as Richard Gillian is Lawrence Nevison.
Well, that may be so.
Anyway, we went back to the hotel, showed the pictures round, got some positive identifications there, and then set out to find Mr. Nevison.
And he told you?
Well, as good as.
So, then please, can we just...
I say we set out to find him. In fact, the call came in before we had a chance to. You don't know?
What?
Mr. Nevison committed suicide sometime earlier this afternoon.
No.
Shut himself in his garage, attached a hosepipe to his car exhaust. His wife found him about an hour ago.
Oh, my God.
He left a note. Some of it was to his wife, personal. But the last part, I copied this down. Yeah. The last part said, I have behaved terribly, using the name of a friend and almost destroying his marriage in the process. The blame for everything that has happened is mine and mine alone. Taken with everything else, that's as clear a confession as I've ever come across.
But you surely... I mean, you can't know what he meant by that.
Not if that were all we had, no. But remember the man he assaulted, Philip Thornton. He'd already named him before he died. Wrong name, yes, but it's clear enough who he thought he was referring to. Photographs tell us that. Then, with the suicide and the note on top, picture's complete. Mr. Nevison was the one Philip Thornton really intended to blackmail. Nevison killed him, then couldn't face the consequences and took his own life. Well, anyway, we'll try and keep your name out of this.
Thank you.
I suppose it's possible you'll be called at the inquest, but it should be a formality. Anyway, I'll get on. Bye, Mr. Gillian.
Bye, Inspector.
Richard, what's the matter?
Dad, what's happened?
What did he want?
It's about Lawrence.
Lawrence?
Apparently he's taken his own life.
Oh, that's awful.
It's all to do with these blackmail letters.
I've already told them.
It was Lawrence who was...
He was claiming to be you.
Well, sort of, yes, and... Well, this is what the police are saying.
What?
Well, apparently he found this blackmailer and attacked him.
No.
And the man's died. And this is why Lawrence has taken his own life.
Well, that's all over.
Yes.
Look, I'm going to have to shift if I'm going to catch that train.
Oh, well, yes, you do. Jane will give you a lift, won't you, love?
Oh, all right, but I want to get out of these clothes first.
You can do that when you get back. Bye, Mum.
Bye, love. Thanks for coming. I'm sure Adele appreciated it.
Yes. Bye, Dad. Bye, David. Look after yourself.
Come on.
Oh, well, you can drive there. I'm not having you criticising my driving.
Do you want another drink or a cup of tea?
Tea, please.
I thought Adele was very brave.
She was.
Her sister came up for the funeral and she's staying tonight. Then I've told her she must come round here whenever she likes. I mean, to stay if she wants. You wouldn't mind that for a while, would you?
Oh, no, of course not.
I mean, that house, all on her own.
I know.
What I can't stop thinking, if only I hadn't reacted like that.
What?
Well, when those letters first arrived, if I hadn't disbelieved you, if I'd just gone on treating them as a joke.
No.
Well, then we could just have thrown them away and
now, Claire.
none of this would have happened. Well, it wouldn't, would it?
Oh, that's ridiculous. Come on.
I'll never disbelieve you again. Never.
Yes?
Someone called Melissa for you on line 1. That's all she said, just Melissa.
Yes. Put her on. Hello?
Richard?
Well, and how are you?
Oh, okay. I read about what happened.
Ah, I thought you would, yes.
Or what they seem to think had happened.
Look, I'd rather not talk on the phone. Can we meet? Just have a drink or lunch, perhaps?
So long as it's not the Swallow Hotel, yes. That would be nice.
I wondered what you must be thinking. In fact, I even wondered whether you might have gone to the police.
Oh, then I would have been famous.
Well, yes.
What really happened?
Well, I went to see the man, lost my temper with him, hit him, then rang for an ambulance and ran away. He regained consciousness long enough to name me. But then when the police found the pictures of Lawrence, they decided it was Lawrence he'd really been meaning to identify. By which time Lawrence was beyond contradicting them.
Killed himself, didn't he?
Yes.
So now you're in the clear.
I suppose I probably am, yes.
Well, I won't ever be saying anything, I can promise you that.
I'll tell you the truth, I'm glad you rang. It's a relief to be able to talk to somebody without being on my guard, having to be careful I don't trip myself up. I think part of me still wants to confess, because I know what I've done is dishonourable and cowardly, but then another part of me says, well, what would be the point? I can't do anything to bring Lawrence back to life, or that pathetic little barman, so I'm in a sort of limbo, I think.
Well, now you can come out of it. You've confessed to me.
Oh, you knew, anyway.
What about your wife? You haven't?
No, I haven't told her, no.
But you are back together?
Well, to all intents and purposes, yeah. See, we've always told one another everything. We've always been very confiding in one another. And now I've got this monstrous secret, the biggest secret of my life, that I can't ever share with her. And that, I think, is going to be very corrosive. Going to slowly eat away at us.
I think it's a good thing I phoned you.
Yes, I think it is.
And what else? Oh, yes, your children rang.
What, both of them?
Yes.
Oh, we are honoured.
David's made an offer for that flat. 5,000 below the asking price, and it's been accepted.
Good.
And Jane, well, just ringing to say everybody seems to have survived the summer vac and all that. Actually sounded as if she was enjoying herself.
Excellent.
And you're off to London tomorrow. Well, aren't you?
Well, it's not going to, worry you.
No. Oh, come on, Richard.
It's just that it's the first time since...
And so you think I'm going to be wondering where you are, wondering what you're really up to. Oh, please, darling.
Well, all right, but... Look, I said it was just going to be for one night. Actually, it's probably going to be for 2.
Fine.
Yeah, it's just something that came up today.
I don't want to know. Hey, not listening.
Well,
I've never before interrogated you on where you're going and who you're seeing, and I'm not going to start now, just because we had those stupid letters and everything.
All right.
I trust you, my darling. Whatever happens, you'll always tell me the truth. And what you should know, what you must know, after everything we've been through, is that I will always, and without question, believe you.
I do, yes.
So, you're going to be away 2 nights.
2 nights.
In the final part of Peter Whalley's Letters of Introduction, Paul Shelley played Richard Gillian and Sandra Clark, Claire. Jane was played by Saskia Downs and David by John Lloyd Fillingham. Lawrence was Russell Dixon, Detective Inspector Jacob, Michael Duggan, Melissa, Catherine Hunt, and the Secretary, Melissa Jane Sinden. The director was Tony Cliff.